Set time everybody can create my production. I think it's about 2 minutes there. About me, we can have time now, so I'm okay. The washer, the OTA, NT na on fast and for free. Dedication, any commitment. We are making the chat. Set time any boy, I'll go for the binu major. It is a production. I want really Victor Osimhen come on now. Wedding with the days of Napoli. We had the encounter meeting Ronaldo. Picture can open so on Ronaldo could but you whom every Ronaldo one are inspired. I'm
taking a picture with it. I don't care. Even if we lose, there's your talent and you work so hard. That's why Ronaldo is a lot of inspiration. So many of us, so many of us.
You told me a story of you and Ronaldo.
Yeah, me too. So it's for me.
How did that story go again so that they can also hear it?
So I used to say to my friends, I said, the day I'm going to play, maybe against or with Ronaldo or Messi or Neymar. These are like
legends,
people that I love so much. I'm taking a picture with them. I don't care. Even if we lose 10-0, I don't mind. So we had a game. It was at Juventus at that time. So I saw this guy. I was like, wow, starstruck. Oh my God, Ronaldo. Ha. It's okay. We played the game. We won 1-0. He was going in, and I said to him, Chris, I would like to take a picture with you. He said, yeah, come to the dressing room. He lost the game. And he told me, yeah, come to the dressing room. I quickly ran to my dressing room. I took out my shirt. I didn't even take out my boot. I still had my boot. I ran to the dressing room. It was not up to like 5 minutes. He told me that. Guess where he was?
Where?
In the gym.
After playing 90 minutes?
He was down there. I was in the dressing room then. Buffon saw me. And he came to me, he hugged me. Amazing person also, Buffon. And he said, what do I want? I said, yeah, I want to take a picture with Ronaldo. He said, where is he? So he was looking for him. And then he went into the dressing room, like to the gym side. And he's like, he's walking out. So just come sit with me. So I sat down with Buffon, like we're just talking. It was almost 30 minutes. It was not out yet. I was waiting. But it was a home game for me. So I can stay 5 hours there. I don't mind. If I finish, I'm going straight to my house. I was waiting. 1 hour.
After playing 90 minutes.
I'm telling you the truth. 1 hour. Was still walking out. After he came, he was sweating. And then Buffon told him, he said, yeah, Victor, come. And he told me to come. I went. He went to sit on the massaging table. 2 physios. Look at this guy's lap. Look at the veins.
Hey!
I think he's 25 years old. As at that time, massaging I was standing like this. He said, yeah, come. So he told one of the physio to take a picture. I took the picture. He told me, is the picture enough? I said, I want to take more. So I took selfie with him. And I said, yeah, I'm good. He said, yeah, great game. Just keep on going. That was what he said to me.
In English?
Yeah, he spoke English. Like,
wow.
Very good, fluently. And he said, just keep going. And I choked his hand. I said, thank you so much, King. I went. I called my friends. I said, yeah, we're not doing the same level. Yeah, we are not on the same level. I just snapped him loud, like, I choked out his head.
Wow. Ali, Babu, this is Victor Osimhen. Now, as at that time, Uchiha Ronaldo, no, let's put on record. Ronaldo that time was a 5 times Ballon d'Or winner. What he would so we now football movie before also Oko Juventus. Yes, Juventus or winning league and I do, but before so called Juventus, I want the career. The NS will be Nebianuenya. And Osman is telling us to say the work ethics of Cristiano Ronaldo. There is no single athlete who put in that effort. Young footballer will share UTA, athlete will share UTA. We keep saying this. Say you can't ABOU be say for even if Ronaldo of this profile at that time, about 90 minutes a week, now he will still rush into the gym and be there for 1 hour. How much more? You know, that's what Ghana has see. You bought first division, second division, Ghana Premier League. Kweku, adwuma bi a wo ye bia, how dedicated are we towards adwuma no? Yenim se nyame nshira ewom. But when it comes to determination, any dedication, it plays significant role. Especially so we athlete. Nobody is saying nobody is saying do not party, do not club, do not do whatever. When it comes to idea now, edi bibi eba ubotoma esi table suma busu eni nya bidino. Put everything at a woman. About wow, I'm successful. At his age, any when you if he was putting in that energy and that effort, that dedication, said he has played 90 minutes where we under normal circumstances, we 90 minutes at what so but he knows what certain target to be a man until he achieved that goal. He is not resting. What certain be a man was me person me ye baby, and me career they drew baby. We are settled that I can't come. Ye the ball in comma, ye bebo me din, a determination, a agenda bino was say, Bibi no was set at the man. Now go back to Commandra. You are messy any day after saying to Miami, a winning or game against FC Porto. When he was asked about Ronaldo, on the Ronaldo relationship, and then the man, the same assembly and Ronaldo actually years ago, Leo Messi re-echoed that assembly said. They are two professionals in the close content for over 15-20 years. And he believes that he pushes Ronaldo. Ronaldo also pushes him at the same time. They are not friends. And in life, you don't need to be friends with somebody before society might affect your life positively. When you sit down, now where Juma, any pana one the same discipline, if you think that person is ahead of you and that's all you
no na associate transit. They remember that Fakye Sports Weekends edition of Rameti Miera Yejama consistent on Kono Barbona Fea Pejemo na de Akibia atwaso kama pa etimiere amanwechi no ne yantra koma wodro na erbano ya dia no edi papa ni nyina ne zene ya brana yedin komo the FIFA Club World Cup enra Chelsea lose omo game Bayern Munich ewini omo game and once again Africa ya senya win ba kwa lutari update aurora embeba transfer news no dodona eruamo etimi edi emao and afi news so back home you know be ebe boy etimi abon lami yama indeed em za kwada no sa nye pitch no so nko ano de mpimfu di agro but outside the pitch ya na mame mpimfu no opeso ngro mo ho kakra ni you know de be ruamo etimi abon fie na ya ba be nkomo e kaza de ebe senton komodidia yene Adriana Stars midfielder Seydou Sana ebe didi na season when so ne amana e course no the update aurona etimi aba still crobia commercial Santi Kotoko Asia players so na e kwa crowd folk nra appoint a new coach obaro ababe jumede amomo e die brede Romana boa na ne amade da yepa e de amano pe won join here live on Fakye TV on Facebook on Satoso obo like wa comment wa share on YouTube Fakye TV on so robo modena unyaya oba subscribe wa like wa share wa comment ya can carry amount adwinche no betimi dey buy in a form of text message and on the WhatsApp line 020-754-3637 020-754-3637 Medini Abu Dhabi Luta World Yebekwa Manone Habib Mohammed the special one prof ewa sexy maestro ewa Ricardo Vaz so no ewa boydwin producers and Bernard the executive producer onuwa de rich you know Gilberta omo akabo mano pro mahihye dwuma no ayu Kofi Philip Seta Mwako Murphy, MC Malik, Gio Caesar, Abrantipaya Success, Edible, Nanches Omina, Ebuamania Quedama, Lord, Ejan Kamanecha, or her 10 area man, of course, Urwani HMO, and so MC Award, the programs manager Maka, Nsueto, Ewebu, DNBCU Yanena, and it's Abuejumano 24/7. Kweku Abeku, or Chena Feheda Postiga, or Madaroma, any Ababa Bejama, Yereni Abuana Nemadida Yepa, Etimiera Mount to the man who quick one. Ye credit mappe, Luta Beba, Amanon Comono, or Beba be breaking it down, attaching it down, Ajija Muyompo, Eddie Amana Bois, Nanyamako Ye Peda Mount to the message in Brano Pimian Tonka, Bibi Auri Fino, now Wami Yahunia Rena, Yayan to 28 me Eddie Amount, Yera quick, Ye buy our pay, me manaba, Nafia Manon Comono, Etimia Chassis.
Bibia, you are lucky na unya endua. You look at or no any the way no one for BBD and films and your guideline. It should be your clue. Ebe motivate one why you work. So Messi was telling us say, "O pushing Ronaldo on said e pushino. They are not friends or enemies. Anytime Ronaldo Gina Park, you want to win for the team. And also Messi person winning any man team. And that is that mentality. No mumi you know. And what the reason in tia. They've gone on to choke how many Ballon d'Ors to their credit. Messi was saying 8, right?
Yeah. Ronaldo
5. Omumi Kaboma about 13 to their name. In terms of football, tell say we are suing me or born you as a Medina. There's not going to be a single year I be discuss football any greatness. These two players on your screen. Yamo with the infant count, and it is determination, hard worker. Omo put you Eddie Omo craft and analysis killer. Nyame Eddie Mom, Omudi idea. So the message is simple. Look at them, look at their career, yet they are not lazy. They are not sleeping. You need to make sure you put in hard work. Then you work smart. Now they can. I'm a success now. Opposite Unyano. That is it for the messenger. Ronaldo, Osimhen, and Leo Messi. No, Messi and Ra. Kuku Aboma Inter Miami for Nashe.
Yeah, no swa. Yeah, Pomodini Rona Manon comment me about on Saturday, said I came boy aboa for us all. And they know Macase Fatala, insecticide spray in a corner court, na Coco Jibinya non co, and a Dr. Daoud, Ezebra, na Obebwa, Apeja, Oye Bemana, Dinner Okeja, Obenwa Boama Wejana, so era Amuzu P, Herba Mesha, and also Yabina Bebwa, na Namia ni Adini in our bar, SCSU Kama na Bibia. Ada yere amonti omadaroma ya yeramu eye jumana de mama ozene Benji Francis we journey na fe last dawn of Sparta journey biaga journey to so ba o de ana so ba like wa share wa comment na boa na ne ma koye pe timi ade ama na tutu ye no etimi ade da di na yeram menim se nche ye ni komo ba komienu bi ni ade a na club world cup no bibia ya boadu no sen na asi ho it seems that some American teams you know and no omuzi omunya omunchodi edi kan a Bayern Munich echi Boca Juniors ebo mo kanyesa enke edwuma omu ye no dwuma di na sena akono eno ye impressed with Africa your performance na ya put in up na El Alia you need that omu ye big club of Africa no omu ke 2 matches so ma bono ma draw bako elusu bako eno experience so abomo di nyare na di am already no Mamelodi Sundowns Masandawana the Brazilian of African football Masandawana abomo modia omonso no aye niam yi omunyaren ba ko ti yakwa anim no hune sa Africa ebetimi ebibi ana South Americans no ana di sa jumadi no na abo amane ma da dia da 0207543637 ken bibi aboko there
nyame atom bra kwaku deskefo kwaku amagwase Benzema the tactical Benzema, the goal poacher, the goal harvester, the goal rotundata, international Abu Dhabi.
All of the fans baby ehuru. So ni za.
Debi edi
na no pa we a adenchia be gina na we ni ehuru na peso ehuru me.
Kwese minya den. Kwese minya den.
O san wie we a be san ba be kan san fufuro so asan hye. Eduanti na no pa we wa bo Madrid Jesse. Omudia why na 10 years
mami ke dima sema mi
ye wani abia no pa we na
tabi uko breku mama ngwase a
mi
tama na obobo ne afro say
mi ana me didi ne mai twaso
no mo fro say
twaso mi ana me de ma twaso
because boys ne fro amangwase Benzema And a girls and also the skillful no my just kwaku. The skillful kwaku.
We do it here. Oh. I heard me ya na me nyasem. Na obi akoka no obi asem no wasem ba me no uni asem. Oh, okay.
Bra.
Na bibi aboko de.
Nyamia dom. Lamin chama.
Mo ya ko 70 years. Working.
Some people don't lie.
No, Kinti. Yes. 70 years in Yakwada.
Yeah.
Or Barcelona.
Yeah.
Our Sina kind.
Yeah.
The concentration when the game no so. About there no kondu baby ao. Okay, they make
a friend was us here.
Ina na
won to pay you once.
Na ma se bebrebe e. E no efi.
And a man cry and hey. Sa akwada baka so kofa porn star. Second porn star in porn star.
I'm in porn star.
For no.
Amo mu twa ayi.
No.
Na o kan sa no pa.
Na obi ati ase.
Omu twa brofo cartoons. Oni o de ba twa ni DIABY friend.
Dabi. Okay.
Kanija. Omu twa kanija.
Hey, la mi jama. Fati de yan kanwie.
Oh, Baba, you so.
The taxes no different from man money John.
But this one as well.
Oh yes.
Or that.
Some can say la mi jama de no enye sugar mommy. Sugar nana.
Sugar nana. There's a offering nana.
Nana for no offer. La mi jama.
I don't know as a sorry is every case I say bro. As a guys now move to Morocco. Omo when you chop. Akili for also sa I be fa watch the be 10-30 years no na money.
Everyone ever tasting it to say.
Unko bi da o.
Dabi.
Onfo bi aso.
Sugar mommy ni sugar daddy ne. Sugar nana for no. Me busa guys no. Sugar mommy, sugar nana. Na tasting it to say.
Ara onfo bi o chen da.
Oh dabi.
Onfa bi da.
Dabi.
Oh yeah sure say no kre na o kana no power.
Na the who be vigina so ana.
Oh Debbie, say same day TV wa abantini ade. Aken, oh yeah sure say no kre na wo kan.
Oh, kre na America.
Onfo bi o chen da.
Oh dabi.
Sa.
Menkai.
Hey, Luther Ken.
Yes.
Onfo bi o chen da.
Oh dabi.
Oh, okay, Mate.
Dabi.
And then come and be dinko ba uni experience.
Me experience.
I need to know this.
And to me musa we na tasting it to say.
Na o be bisa me na ma ka just ma fa bi da. O fa bi da ba be bisa me. Ah. The oh yeah no that be have catch o the name bi a oh yeah no we ye ni o secret now. Ah? Okay. Ye ni name be bra akoso. Nya se ye chichire. Ye be ba mu.
Say the Kwame Asare boss na nkasa bom pa.
Omo ye pa ba se bu e no kre. E wo ze kan. O ba kra ne de eken. Zane ma mo nhwe no mo nye bibi mfa obi o bibi a no
bibi sika na wonya ne ntem.
Okay.
Because Messi mu sha ase na omo pick no. Ya ntete saa o. Ronaldo mo omu se wa ba na Ronaldo sha ase de 17 ya ntete saa.
Barunzo omo no last time sa chinye bi na na ye di o. San kofo na 17 no. No mo level ni ndo akra we o.
Okay, no correct.
The American what is it?
Akra we numbers no ya bibi a.
Numbers no we now say we no. Cause of football na asesa no. You see a ball matches do no anti akra na ba limelight ntemu no ball no so ball.
Yeah.
Nti sa pressure na be dey. Ebe baba me de me ya no say ne nsam ni piepie. Intentem do do. About the winner e ba say ya e affecting the baby.
For the sake mama and break story it down. Me no mienu na man for mo hwenti ase. Lami Jama the year 2025 ya. And an ex porn star. Ababa we be awadi 29 years. Maybe na otwapono. Your friend Claudia Bavel. Na dia betu bia say Lami Jama echo program bi so. Na omo ebusa na say omo te say former porn star bi I friend Bavel. Our relationship. Na Lami Jama say da bi ono ohunu krada. Oni ni nhia da, oni ni relationship. Na again about to say okay. Lami Jama so oni ni relationship ampa. Omunshia da na there are social events we are omakwa woni Lami Jama no enye encounter omahyiahia na mom Lami Jama sorry I will say oba ntimi manifie if so na maame nete but obeka say Lami Jama friend na do video call aka kire ne say omra no nkwa nete me patcho munya pictures ni videos ni bia na mo de atoso ama wo de chat woni Lami Jama chat na da TV no so no Jamal said, he told me in an audio, come to my house. I have got heating. Nese Jamal, sana juno nyano obe wobreno. And also he told me to stop messing around and not think about my age. Yaman I can't actually know. That's a girl no 29 years, so no Yaman no. A man for age no kind of age there was an above on Bisan said it's an 11-year difference, right? And I Yaman said no, it's perfect. And again I said if they arrest me, get me out of jail. Because again if he said Yaman no a minor, also into Kofana. Omo betchino no omo chena jama ni mayin free jail and yama no I give you my permission jama so mra bibiansi bibi sabasa for ho omo twitwa me enti brana me ngobre eno lami jama akwada hwe oba we woni mmema be 6 ebom ni na da mmema 3 omo de no eso bye 3 kontonko a awobre wantichi wanka ajish na wulami jama ha pada wa kukudru gan nie gan ababonten odin sempi na betuga
sembi braba
ai
ewechi
ai was he denies that we ever saw each other even though we have crossed paths at several social events. I respectfully ask that the offensive messages and hurtful comments stop. Next, microphone money messages there. And then I say phone T on channel on stop it. And I didn't chat no. So Ediaba now was say behind the headlines and public opinion. There are people out of respect. I ask for understanding and restraint. Now the only thing is also age, you know. The only thing we both agree on is that there was never any meeting or similar situation between us. Into a mo antimi anhia. Nebo jami hia girls was say memma fie, me ma me makwan. Me ne ma me ne te. Pasa ya mi ono kwa lami yama ono kwa ne te. Oh, girl according to girl no. What's ono kwa ne te?
Ken.
Akoda no ne kasa.
Solid power. Solid power.
Or say me kaya amaye. Or see, he claimed he lives with his mother when in fact he lives alone. He says he rejected me when in reality he was the one who requested my contact and insisted on meeting. Let me jaman na jene contact.
Hello, yes,
Omunshia.
Ken.
Again, also there. The guni bosono ni bobology. Cash. Let me jama. No nyama chwodi na o chimadre da. On show bit mama madre be 5. So timi yantuma we ya.
Ken, oro ni yanko ati. Yanko na asem we no ro ko be di on comment yanko why.
Mate. Apena sel so na no pai na ya de jama de na shase na mama jama me pa cho ga na nkasa statement what the buy and when ya na nkwa wo dia to so na enkrofo hwe we ye ne chat na nkasa na ni statement na nkasa so the pa me translation eso adima mo na me pa cho lami jama me pa cho me say man breakdown kakra was no woman can enter my house because I live with my mother and she does not allow any woman to enter. And no Lamin Jama and this answer to now Lamin Jama so Brazil. Now one in the ma so Lamin Jama and profile pictures also an idol. Na usha ni video hapa enam tutuona te bremo abraso for guso Rio de Janeiro na MON-FRI Lamin Jama twa pictures ho na brand of flags papa as we are seeing dia ne nine pa ko no dia Brazil just say one kwadano boys and microphone twa pictures am abraso atimi ayakama eno eje Tommy Chamo na me pa choma ni post ne kakra also post bi bra oni nema send jerseys no na eno na kwa IG page Lamin Jama dia koto and watchum say my role model and reference. Thank you, brother. Always number one. And so far, on IG page, de Lamin Shama de Akotono, a bra one in the manra, Medisa picture of Bremo, a broad in the chest number 19, Bassa Jesse, a man de ma, Nema de Santos, Jesse number 10. A man sa picture no, and I call Lamin Shama, the star boy, the IG pager, what Jacoto, and what you so my role model and reference. Thank you, my brother. Always number one what the love image. As that from Pachano and that's why your church I'm not breaking it down. As for Jamamo, my America, not me yet FIFA Club World Cup, and my mommy Benfica, and Auckland City. On some of your part-time footballers, or be a clean swimming pool, or see a kind, or be a teacher, or see a kind, or be Krawa, or Tutunam, or a papa, or see a kind of Auckland City. Obi just a beard accountant for you now. It's a card monra after set 12 Pamunchin. A bomb 10-0 no Benfica. A bomb 6-0 so 2 games. My Aquan CDA 16 goals. And no Ed Japan Di Maria. Michel 2 goals. Ama Renato Sanchez. If you bench my Ebeshebi na Patron Sempina Mami Poina. And now Pena Feni Di Maria. Or no Elenia superior. Player of the match, and what came to Panaway, and what Dick Maria, and 2 goals to us, so any superior player of the match. So etim aye kama na boy no Bodmo Benfica Real Madrid for Panama and Alvaro Carreras Jamaica game against Bamunchen Benfica and Bamunchen Alvaro Carreras want me Ensiakai I dare say I know I accumulating yellow cards Nina say what yellow cards sa game on Bamunchen bebo Alvaro Carreras want me Ensiakai was sa game on and no Edepa ye chum Edamamon na me patro so far by the future yes it's a boss at Benfica every more group stages are probably me at Real Madrid say some more per figures no and no no and the difference are separating Benfica and Real Madrid on Alvaro Carreras and no Edepa Mijamo as Edamamo na me patro mame Benfica or player na ye Okun Koku na enwa wani kocha your friend Bruno Lodge and non talk up ajan wo isa plana your Koku o ina film ama Renato Sanchez eso apa na me part of oni coach ni talk up ajan coach ni ina film and work kambi and the coach no so kokonya ni koko be pai or Becky Kabi, and the actual player, no, plan Santa, which intimate frame, who can feed 20 tia, or coin and walker, coaching in the Casano, also add to be man and on. Now, when your picture as well, now I may not that image, and set a scenario, no suiting choir, a brand to quality toga, and your Benfica, or more a player, your friend Okun. Koku and I'm part on your picture na non can see let me press wet my camera non perform said the sequence nice one day and no and that's why you change I'm breaking it down not yet touching it down as so a German would so not me part of my infant to a name as some manager you're very Bruno Lord adding some Piatuka was some point no the employers are not any desire person help it no not well I just a one-time event. Now, boy, no only any problem no what between them and some coach in the two guy, Mammy Bamunchin and Boca Juniors. Game so pass so and now Machia, la game Parana Bamunchin. And we need a 2-1 at your Boca Juniors and a hurricane. Eshe good my Bamunchin. Answer na Michael Olise at the back will come na kwel too. Na game no and some pina by Lingland so Roma days. World Cup toga a club side no and the FIFA Club World Cup. The first South American team, the coming port team will lose game. FIFA Club World Cup women no Boca Juniors, Umre Rama, Palmeiras, Omni Porto 0-0. Botafogo and Seattle Sounders or moving 2-1 Boca Juniors and Benfica 2-2 Flamingo Experience Flamingo winning 2-0 from Nancy and Dortmund 0-0 River Plate Orawa acquired 3-1 by River Plate Palmeiras and Ali winning 2-0 Etia Ali Botafogo and PSG and some winning 1-0 and a Flamingo actually Chelsea upon 3-1 and Boca Juniors and so far first game and also me first time from the South America lose was FIFA Club World Cup we mo mame Jamal Musiala and O'Brien ama Thomas T Muller replace no Ocha Jamal also pra Atranchache ama Ucha abra UEFA Nations League semi-finals and a play of third and fourth no when Timamo be Germany national team abra league number na and so out or back my first game against Auckland City or the hat-trick and one game no when to and Prema Thomas Muller replace no and no Hurricane and a superior a player of the match game me pan away and no Hurricane as a big performance and Munyano and Ajono a player kama was a hostile atmosphere and Hurricane in some to God after Swaji superior player of the match not game me pan away now was since I game the first half now some come a winning bell 3 or 4 now kama now yanyan video na ya the battle so no one some Hurricane asu etimi kai abra game no e ban away yente Hurricane kakra
16, how pleased can you be with that result and performance?
Yeah, big performance from the guys. We knew it wasn't going to be easy. We knew we was coming into a hostile environment. Hot weather, it was tough, but I thought first half we was really good. We should have been 2 or 3 nil up for sure. Second half it got tough. They put us under a bit of pressure. They got the momentum. Once they scored, we kind of shifted it back in our direction.
And no, Hurricane. And I would say, Casalo, that's a big performance. Now a hostile atmosphere. And almost any no boy now where a team and friend Bamu Tomo survival, you know. The old joining on Fakye TV, me pacho coming ball. Omo clubs never pay more. FIFA Club World Cup on performance and it resource out to Omo Ninyano Namjato so the amount to himself Boca Juniors. And so for Molusum game from South America, Pim Awa. Now, Urama Mike only say, you go in a 7 pound. I'm also from advance, Kopemo the knockout stage of the FIFA Club World Cup. Echo my name, I qualify from the group stage. Urama Omni Flamingo, and I qualify. And Jeba, Mammy Omutebo, Urama Gupsia, Sena Tebu City, Urama Bamunchin. And the count 6 points are qualify. And Benfica at the second, our 4 points. And Boca Juniors at 1 point. And Auckland City, any points we are and we are the Dormami Flamingo. And the Chelsea game on Baroness of Flamingo. I win 3-1. Na Urama Anu Ten Papa Ucha and Noma Quadima. Na Barnabas Nicholas Jackson. Enya me pacho red card as our game no na we Pedro Neto enya go to my omo na so ansia gam fama Chelsea abra Chelsea to atredi kai na ukoroma ma me fan to enem asanra wolim con financial fraud nipa wura spectators nipa 54,019 nipa 54,019 and the team ram wolim con financial fraud ekwe game ni be ama bia kamanwa me the tuanim supporters Kwajama Flamingo 50,000 balloons and no air red and black Panua Stadium na eswenine soccer chair ultra air Flamingo supporters for stadium and no chante ye support ye ama dead atmosphere na warfare na abra Flamingo fans ni pass team na winning match Chelsea ashomo goals nepa outside the stadium but biano our Brazil, extra game be and I said supported my Flamingo, Germany Sano, and that's why you change amo as to Edamamo, the player on your superior, a player of the match, I called my Bruno Henrique, or no and a 2 Atletikai, Edma Flamingo, or no and a 2 so and your superior player of the match, and no idea Burmi Jamo, as to Adi Amamo, not Mamin Fan to a name, as and Sam Pinapa, Ninanaso Rama Flamingo coach, your friend Felipe Luis. Some Piatuga was say I told Maresca I lost 4 nights sleep because they have the most complete tactical play in Europe. Or say Okate Chelsea boss before that game way about 4 nights. Why not? It's a Chelsea team now. But tactical player are very good. It's also mastermind plans or the best Chelsea, former Atletico Madrid left back, former Brazil left back, Felipe Luis, on Kobichaka Kama Chelsea, and no, Chelsea, I and when somebody to was in a prayer, I just sent Sempi, and I call Flamingo, I'm a when you come teaching, I'm a Piasso Ayakama, and you're smart coach Nadia Tuga, ye church, I'm breaking it down. As a Jamamo, not me Pacho Uroma, Mammy Fantos of Pineapple Nicholas Jackson, at the Achao Paba, or the statement about Abba Pacho for red cardinal DNO was say, I want to say sorry to the club and the staff. And I want to say sorry to the club, the staff, my teammate, and all the fans watching. I let you down. Another red card. And honestly, I'm so angry at myself. I work hard every day to help the team not to put us in this kind of situation. I still don't fully understand how it happened. But one thing is clear. It wasn't intentional. Just a football moment that went the wrong way. No excuses. I take full responsibility. I will reflect. I will grow. And I will come back stronger for the badge and for everyone who believes in me. Sorry. And no, and somebody by neither John Mikelobi. Abekikabia Papa. Mikelobi said, unbelievable. Stop it mistake. And Nicholas Jackson was a time team here no 7 way na against Newcastle the red card I don't care about his frustrations and we are John Kelobi and somebody was a Robert Sanchez goalkeeper. No, I don't think he's a goalkeeper that can lead Chelsea to winning titles. And John Mikelobi was it Chelsea say we a big team. Now, person be a big football club. We a goalkeeper, a top goalkeeper. Obetimabwa, wanya that guy, we top goalkeeper. And we Mikelobi in summer. What can I found on? Mame Ore from Moises Caicedo and Mark Kukurea, almost so Akasa at Afa Nicholas Jackson. Red card na wodi no almost say omutanachi bad dia na omweso be macho e was san no no name enye fort in football na onim so de na kwade enti o.
He didn't want to do that. He said sorry because for sure he didn't want to do that. It wasn't on purpose, but yeah, we are with him. Supporting him because he's very important for us.
How is he feeling at the moment?
Yeah, he's sad. For sure, he's sad. He didn't want to do that, as I said, but this is football. Can happen sometimes.
Yeah, he's very sad. I think he tried to win the ball and he has the bad luck that his leg, and that's it. He need to maybe he's a young player. He has a lot of quality. He need to improve a little bit these kind of things, but we are here to learn and to moving forward.
Did he apologize?
And summer or the two guided players, na me patrol for Enzo Maresca. I said, 2 red cards in 4 games. Will you be our Newcastle? Was say name on Wakasa, sa red cards, na red cards. And we need be our in the future. So say beyond the Pamano, and also Pamano. So far, we are Juma well for the 60th minute, na Edikai, and somebody to go. Na Ebisa Enzo Maresca. I said, na so for this issue now, Omar Rhys James, a couple of our natural midfielders for no Omar Rhys James, a couple midfield, and Enzo J, and I'll back up for Enzo Maresca. So, so far system, a new system, plan system way for the new season, and Omar Rhys James, a confuse you all, a couple as a midfielder, a Brana Mepacho, Dairo Isugomo, Aswaho, and the Adamet for the Swallow, and no Enchema, what Dimaya, Ye Checham, Adamamo, not me patcho, Mammy Enfawe Mamo, as so Roma Los Angeles FC, that's my experience, as for Esham 1-0, or more Entmante, and Yusef, Belali, and the Shego Bakwe to that my experience. I'm a AFI, a player on your superior, and a player of the match, I come at the goal scorer, Yusef, Belali, or no any superior, player of the match, and no Edja Pamichop Edjamamom, na Utra Esperance, or more supporters, and Massa, vibes, and now also, the Power Stadium will take a no the entire demo. Now Uram also our group D. Me patcho table ni send a group D. And also esitie Uram and Flamingo. So far, omu qualify omu 6 points. Now Uram Chelsea as what 3 points. And Experience and what 3 points. And Los Angeles FC omuni point we are. Now the game 7 to garo say in the city nenichina. Now and now ukwa group E about 7 p.m. in Milan. About Orawa Red Diamonds. About 4 p.m. Mamelodi Sundowns. About Dortmund. And about 10 p.m. And we are from Nancy. About Osan Hyundai FC. Now Ochina games now. Amachi about Wana. And also River Plate. And Montreux about now at 4 p.m. Juventus with that Casablanca. Now at about 7. And we are Real Madrid Pachuca. Now 10 Salzburg with Al Hilal. And no Eddie Taye Jamu Jamamo. Now Ko Inter. Denzel Dumfries. And no or a warm up there with the group now to training. Or not quite individual training. Game Omugabo went to me and say I can't farm Inter. Them say Esposito. Or no a bit more realm. Upon Juma Biasu Ayekama. Edama Inter Bobo Econo. And no Eddie Tawa Yechamo. As so Edamamo Abra. River Plate Ebeshia, na Mamim Fontuem said Dembele, so any to my friend APLG, I resume training, or A training Kama, name of Luis Enrique, as a on for Sono, and MON-FRI against Seattle Sundowns, name of knockout face, or Jillian Mapaso Fate, or Baba Bo Piazza Yakama, or APLG train or Munja, and Dembele a trainer, or Mucha Boy Fitness, and all, as so I was so papa, and no Deba, ye jam Adamamo, na Mbappe, Jamisa Obetme Aretene, Abebo Magno Salzburg, Emma Chinibi, Pachuca, Media Tugasway out, Jamisa Red Bull Salzburg game no, Mbappe Beba, na Rudiger, available Casquada, Madrid, Edinburgh against Pachuca, and we China Sagan Betuga, na Liverpool, man, confirmation on foreign vet, as a was signed 5-year deal, £100 million. Cash down and a £60 million package as we count or the £10.2 million a year. A better increase, I could do £12.8 million and the individual team goals matter. Now send the target on Madamano or Liverpool. Now some Jim Kunya and now some Jim Kua and normal Pierre Babwa. Now Brown Jina Kunya assign a contract in a Dassano and yeah, Florent Vet and all not my presentation video now. Omoji Pai Chasampa. Where Liverpool player said was sound of Balkma. I'm a player come out from vet Liverpool video or what me ache as I'm a player now. Not just I'm wanting and no and that's the some cacao.
Ich bin sehr froh, dass es endlich geklappt hat, dass ich so einen großen Verein beitreten kann und für ihn spielen kann. Also ich denke, bei Liverpool denkt man auf jeden Fall erstmal an den FC Liverpool, einer der größten Vereine der Welt. Von mir kann man auf jeden Fall erwarten, dass ich immer 100% gebe. Ich werde jedes Spiel versuchen zu gewinnen und natürlich darüber hinaus noch dem Verein weitere Titel schenken. Ich bin natürlich sehr stolz und freue mich auf jeden Fall auf die Aufgabe, die kommt. You'll never
And no foreign vet no. Now man won rob a trophy room no Liverpool 14 room no we ko inspecting trophies Liverpool team net me aje and we bia man e kama na owie na ono ankasa ekasa kakra was so far I just all take a decision so open join Liverpool no there is a decision the man.
So why Liverpool? Why? It's clear you had some options this summer, including the chance to stay at Leverkusen. So why Liverpool? Why are Liverpool the right choice? I just thought that it was the right point in my career to make a next step. And of course, I wanted to get to a club who's like from the top 3 in the world. And in my opinion, Liverpool was one of them. And I just saw myself, in the best hands in Liverpool, and I was really convinced by.
And we are foreign vet, no. Now so far, we ability about British transfer record. We bete Moises Caicedo. Now £115 million, and a Chelsea for Caicedo didn't buy it. Say no, probably 116.5 million pounds. Or no any cracks are British transfer record no na Enzo Fernandez also 106.8 million pounds. Declan Rice to Arsenal 105 million pounds. Jack Grealish to Man City 100 million pounds. Lukaku to Chelsea 97.5 million pounds. And no mamo. Now so far, my statistics from Vet versus Premier League attacking midfielders 2024-2025 league season. Which goals or share 10 goals. Bruno share 8. Kopama share 15. Sasha James Madison share 9 and Morgan Rogers share 8. Bar goals from open play. What share 6. Bruno share 2. And a Kopama share 9. And a James Madison share 8. Morgan Rogers share 6. And assist or 12. And a Bruno 10. And I will check Kopama 8. James Madison 7. And a Morgan Rogers 10. Which are passes completed 1,309. Bruno 1,647. And a Kopama 1,089. And they did this final third passes completed. And no any gonna take ons completed. Oh my Juma, Nampacho Podmo Fakye Tottenham. That's Antoine Semenyo, more than 65 million pounds. 55 million pounds plus of 10 million pounds add-ons omobaje no mama boy no ababesi akai etamam nyesa pade ni omo mane ma jam say sikano and no so Manchester United I withdraw from Antoine Semenyo se omo din ebeba eno ejame tami jamo eso ejamamo na PSG omo peda omo come Bournemouth for boy na me pato your friend Zabani no so team no I rejected PSG sikano so papa ucha in Liya Zabania ya desa so for PSG offer or my rejected Jadon Sancho was so a rich agreement with Napoli ahead of Juve was Opeko Napoli Jamisa Napoli United and Tome Wie na Jadon Sancho John Makobaduma na Beckham Anthony. So far, the move to Real Betis. I can't crab no money. They made it so far. A team Saudi panel was say or competisa. A babuano, as they say, come for Fabregas. A panel or call Mamma one dance over Kokomo. And no edge through ever. Not Mamma some Monaco. They made some Roma United. Almost someone taking far Onana. As some Monaco, some per Onana. Omujo Omu Entry. Now Rashford, me pacho Rashford representative. Our Real Madrid, or my friend Madrid said Rashford, available. Say Madrid for penna, to the Rashford about no boy to my jamo, and no Jamaica brand in Bilmo. Still United and for Sikana and come out Brentford. On the Brentford and Nisikan come on ye, and to me, you know. Arsenal Martin Zubimendi, or more annual Arsenal and Real Sociedad, or more a complete people work. For Martin Zubimendi, omo assigning na aka me patron fana and as a former state. Not bueno abe pemo London. Now we the medical. No was a sister 465 million euros. And Arsenal for Martin Zubimendi. Le Ayakama. No part free Arsenal na. Brentford omo Brentford Christian Nogard ono ena jam se Arsenal e person omo dene eba se eba se omunya boy na anase patekwa na omudina baro obeka zubimento ho na bibia so atimi aye fine na Gabriel Jesus on se Palmeiras abe pay mo FIFA Club World Cup omo elpo aduma na nso no ono de omo facilities no hwe for the fitness na bibia so atimi aye kama eno ejeba na me pacho sade Flamingo for no me pacho omusi hu me pacho Chelsea team no omo atata Chelsea wo X eno omo si Chelsea team say no mu no Rabbi say a team kase omoya ade pa nanso uyi Spurs na ene omu Chelsea ye Chelsea nye team papa bia eno eje dawa ye jamu ede amamo na bia so I fine na me pacho Arsenal say no so mu Chelsea team na wo Spurs wo Chelsea kama pa na uyi Spurs na Flamingo se sa Chelsea enyo obia na omo se nura award ko para uhwe Philadelphia na enura 29 degrees Celsius na mo aye den ade amako omo se nye ko pamo cold palmer ni deal de omo de amano no cold palmer eno eje taw ye ja Messi contract no me pa cho kwesi December 2026 omo the final stage na Messi nya wie no obo aduma ba bia ye kama nya se La Liga mistake. So one Garcia official transfer window no yes say registration be on the 1st of July. Nanso omo dene kwato ho ema se ukọ La Liga website omo tima se akoyi e de free ho omo se a mistake and La Liga empanimfo eso eyeye eno e de dawa ye de emam je di wie kra no me pacho Barca supporters no ebiso mo time candidate testa ginechi okopiem on IG page and what picture kwato on comment no bebre bana eba and omo tell the best goalkeeper prove them that you are the best and then I say for na ochi awie here urama me pacho Martin Odegaard ware na Arsenal players no uhwe Bukayo Saka Leandro Trossard Kai Havertz omo partners Ramo Oslo Norway omo kwatwa na wade no woni Helen wade no so atima baso na bia come to hwe Arsenal players no and attach it down omo come captain wedding na bia aye kama eno eje tie ne nyina so na ensama wodo a ye boabo no ene Saturday anopai awam no nsemu abaya breaking it down attaching it down anokiri down jejamu yopo no yemfensana international DIABY any team mfadi akanyina no entwa so emamo.
All right, so that kasi kwemfama luta keremeza no pino ejuma waye na no edin dia also tene dia also hwe or the achel men called Facebook in Kinkan Kakra. Upon Kenny Ben, I'm enjoying the program. Great Mugabe watching the show live from Bekum Kutre #1. What a big shame for Chelsea. Mugabe dia no Gattuso di stone. Good morning, Fakye Sport. I'm Gattuso from Ahensan. More update on my darling club Real Madrid. Fuseni Mohamed Chairman. Good morning. Adu Daniel, I'm watching you guys live at Accra. It's me, Galazi Banzi of Spark FM, bro. Mejirize Bibia, Erkoye Kama Perema, Kwakuyesu. Good morning, Flo Lutakin, the finest musician of our time. You all that's it. Bedu Richard, Fire, no, the emoji by best one. Priscilla Usu, my ex-boyfriend. They call Mikel Obi, Mr. Backpass. Now, he get mad to insult people. Abdullah Molo. I'm watching live from Libya. Hard work. Kwekuye Ghana finest sports show is airborne flow. Then G in Francis we are watching live from Francis we are Fakot Young. Update on Barcelona. Emil Smith. Fantastic. Picanto Jr. Luther King. Gordon Awudi. Update on Barcelona. Kwakude that. Update on Mbappe. Watch you live from Doma West in Krankwanta. And Afi Ngwan Desmond. Nadia Noze. I'm watching live from Cameroon. And our ex-boss, my main man, Luther is on fire. And all the fire emojis in the room. Luther King. Kwaku did that. Kwame Peter. Good morning, guys. Noble endurance, Nadia and Bright, and I'm watching live from Mankesim. Please keep up the good work. And Clement Iyabwa. DIABY. How about Otto of Bekum? Why? No, yeah, pa. And I'm going this one. I love the show. Good morning to you all. Crazy Owusu lazy blogger na for the Friday. And so I join here. Biaga. Good morning, guys. Watch you live from Akima Safo. And I feel last John off Spectre. Good morning, Sana. No, the love be Irama. Minimzenche, Obed Journey and Ancomono. Yeah, dear, if you Kodia Isaac, please, good morning. I'm Kodia Isaac. Watch you live from Belgium. Greetings to my family inside Drobo and my wife, Akuto Elizabeth. Nana Boache, good morning update on Man City. Dalton Solomon from Manson Quanta. Watch you live on Facebook. And I feel, Yerebiri, Richard, Manyini Fache. Good morning, Fache. Please, more update on Real Madrid. Ramsey Noah Jr. Noah. Watch you live from Amantin. More update on Basa and Etwatwa. So, Antimadi Edinburgh, about making care of the amount. My men, I'm all quick one. Me credit bape, my baby, for a crowd. Ya Roman Pisim Munaba. Now, no, Ubet you message na fire and WhatsApp line. SMS make a carry amount 020754 3637 020754 3637. And then okay, you buy up it. Yaki be to us amount.
I'm taking a picture with it. I don't care. Even if we lose 10-0, tell it that you work so hard. That's what I feel.
Yeah. And Osman is telling us to say the work ethics of Cristiano Ronaldo, there is no single athlete who put in that effort. Young footballer will share UTA, athlete will share UTA. We keep saying this. Say you can't ABOU be say even if Ronaldo of this profile at that time about 90 minutes a week, now he will still rush into the gym and be there for 1 hour. How much more you know? Yeah, that's what Ghana I see. You bought first division, second division, Ghana Premier League. Kweku, adwuma bi a we bia, how dedicated are we yet towards Wejumano? Yenim say nyame nshira ewom. But when it comes to determination, any dedication, it plays significant role. Especially say athlete. Nobody is saying say nobody is saying say do not party, do not club, do not do whatever. When it comes to idea na, edi bibi eba ubotomo esi table suma abusu eni nya bidino. Put everything at a woman. About bow am successful a woman. At his age, any when you if he was putting in that energy and that effort, that dedication, said he has played 90 minutes where we under normal circumstances, we 90 minutes at what burial so Okoda. But he knows what certain target to be a man until he achieved that goal. He is not resting. What certain be a man was me person me ye bibi. And me career ne drew baby a we are settled that can non come. Ye di ball in come ye bebo me din determination. Agenda bi no wasese. Bibi no wasete e di ama no. Now go back to Nkomo Andra. Leo Messi any day after saying Inter Miami a winning of a game against FC Porto. When he was asked about Ronaldo, on the Ronaldo relationship, and then the man, the same assembly and Ronaldo actually years ago, Leo Messi re-echoed that assembly. Said they are two professionals in the close content for over 15-20 years, and he believes that he pushes Ronaldo. Ronaldo also pushes him at the same time. They are not friends. And in life, you don't need to be friends with somebody before society might affect your life positively. When you sit down, now where Juma, any pana one the the same discipline.
Come up to me at the MON-FRI who are Queen Sober Journey live on Facebook, Fakye TV, what like, what share, what comment. Junior Dan, good morning. Abu update on Real Madrid, 7 seconds. MON-FRI, I really miss Luther King. MON-FRI, me touching it down. And good morning, Fakye update on Real Madrid. Al-Hassan Akrogo. Nadia, good morning to all Madrid fans. Baba Sultan, good morning. I'm Abdul Rahman, watch you live from Akrokri Zongo. More update on FC Barcelona and Francis Nkwa. My name is Francis Nkwa, and I'm from Sehi Akontomra in the Western North region in Ghana. More update on Arsenal transfer news. Asari George Alsempe, I'm listening to you live from Agre Kaburaso. Fakye Sport Papa enti di ono so ebo mode de be no ntuzo betimi ero de na ba ne akekere ama Steven Kujo Owusire Salsom di ode ebe no Steven Ifiko for Idia eno de Ramna Junior Junior Sparta Sana #26 na yes already is in the building and check and Sana ebe di nkomo na abo amoze ne came here Enrique Casemiro and I must Sana ma me ankama ne beje pa because Oze Enrique Casemiro. Zida Kasi, this Mon na Dina Namon Peyon once in the Moises Kaise do be more. Namo dia mano because me dia me coco fire no. And I'm a cocoa scale for 9 years. I would have people that I dinner for fire. I know I'm a cocoa scale for no. Mon won't do be an was a moon. My show Seremiana. I bet this careful. Yeah. Body have person we choose come. That's our first come. That's what's happening. Oze, that be me shebo. Special be ya mo call there.
Because alhamdulillah, ya be aduma ho de wo ya ba na ya ba. Ali acha ya ba etimi ka sai de say. De na me be ya no no. Na ya me menda oh. Anti bojaye. Bojaye. Be de aso.
Chelsea so mu guye ni ma se pa.
I am Chelsea Jesse wo. Yeah. Me kra imagine kan cause them Chelsea Jesse. Man kai man shit.
What the bugas why you cause it? O say just say atuale wo so ye la ko be mo ku fi la ba sa do do.
Fia ma me ko na me ma bre. Me sorry ko na. O pe ni me trasa na me sorry ko. Mu ka bi bi chire be. Me trasa okay. Ka me sorry ko ye ja ma bre. Bounce. Bende.
Bounce one. Bounce. Who's a Facebook and so Saneba? Who bounce a blue video?
Oh, Garden, all about a car. I fear Bassa.
Covid should have about
fear Bassa. Oh, yeah, Ochese. I thought that between any D. But we don't comfort him so innocent, pal. But I wouldn't be able to lie. What teaching confession to a mom and the general manager. What was at the refi now? You could feel that. Many of people teaching us a break criteria. But in the Nadima say, maybe I'm going to get trophy of American. Sevalis. Now, or more can't I Madrid in your no, I Ladisman, Ala Madrid, Inyadamas, Ala Madrid. Now near catch general manager. Say, manager, Sanum, who said you need the power? Madrid for that solid, that state you know, say that nomination is. Hello, bizarre there. La, you may feel a bit. Share. Man, to force some of me the travel share there. Oh, boy, a red wine. You did so. I was if you did trash. My shoe. My student. I need to Yama, I have walked na Yancho, Yamo Machiano Paisuna. By that call, boom, Nana, by him, Kruma Bass, and good morning. My own call say.
Oh, share no pay wo me krum tina na kwaba yin na special good morning. We did say me krum aba so bi a hoye.
I mention no abo uni Chairman Galu.
Chairman Galu. Edine Sando we kakra.
Family.
Family.
Chairman Galu.
Okay.
Oye solid raw.
Chairman see.
Chairman.
Babu, yeni nkomo kakra na yenko yenim. Abrabona yebo no. The decisions you make in life have a way of impacting your life, be it negative or not positive. Memo biya nada. Say ubiya kwada enti ensembi efefa no ho enye nokre. It's very unfair. Say we live in a society. Debbie, I keep saying this. Say people do not judge actions, but rather tend to judge reactions.
Yeah.
CCA off camera. That is the first action needed. Because camera and see us when you but they be a time maestro airton and sabo me back and they switch camera on. Yehua majority will criticize and condemn maestro say what ton and sabo me because and no ni hu ye. Be a meme de na bidin kan kwa na no but ye hu nti answer na ebe chire ma maestro be chire nsem so one na din kan to ne nsa no. Na public chastisements but what je wi ensman kofo be kan dia for no ma kan wi. But we should understand this, age and conformity is just a number. It is true, age might be a number. But kweku, obi enu obetimi aka kire me say ade bi obi be ye bia no onwe ho anso ababe. Oko Spain na program okoso e wo Spain. Program ya to dey say third air. Na kweku program na se e na producer no. Te sanke ete yi. Anka o production na se ne Gilbert ke come ne mabu metoda. No, my yes chemistry. Here, tia. Now, Safre play a beer, what jigging power, Gandhi, a boy, ye boy man, the form air, a wassel. No, any didn't come us. Oh, opening, we age in for more than some saying the tia power. And I play and then I said, didn't come off air. They must come here and play the set of air conversation. Oh, program, say, come away and be good, Diana, and Sema, a woman now roll a me, Yamano. Any ababa wife friends Claudia Bavon come on. Only Luther discuss Moniamano. Before say Luther ebeye ne foreign no. I overheard Luther saying say we ex-sponsor. And now say what the baby kasama ye chirimu say no.
Kanija.
Yenti ase yenti ase.
Kanisa.
Obia otwa puno eno na yenti ase.
Puno na enye o.
Enye twi but okay no yenti ase.
Abrofo katu a ye omo ho.
We could still ani nyina akofo obia ye well understood.
Oyi empanimfo sini. Yes. Obi oyi empanimfo.
Enti obia oyi empanimfo. Ababa one with 29 years. Tell Luther Car say ex we na me say let me read a little about her to see say time ben or jai porn movies ni creature adult content time ben ojatwa kweku afia ye wumi wa art adult movie
na ezo unjatwa
3 months ago wa art adult movie one ne yonko baba ko ene be ma ba ko 3 months ago ya na no February we say March year chi ya. What it means is that ABOU or sabbatical leave and wa break akra and we decide say obeji na home e wo ma mo friend so mra metwa obeba bitwa onye na adwen se waje adwuma e de na kwakusi kwaku according to Lami Yama say one ababa wa we no adi nkomo for that is on record. Laman and also Yama never said say onim gen and also one ni nyanko nkita ho je nkomo didi bia. But the war can't when said, so in the conversation, and I said the statement to so am I can the war culture was on share one that on any physical contact. A young common phone so and a mujin come exchange messages kakra. Now Baba one insist said Anka Obaba who or no Lami Yamano. Let me try if I can read it here. According to audio now, producer ebe our program no so. Yama small kind he said, or say you can ask her. She will give you usual excuse like, no, I rejected him because he's a minor. But we never met her because I told her no. Yama says, oh, we saw Baba one or Becca say, oh, Dabi. Me rejecting because we are kwada. But Entesa, It is impossible she had a picture with me. I've never met up with her. It is impossible she has a photo of herself entering my house. No woman can enter my house because I live with my mother and she doesn't let any woman in. It's complete lie. I've never seen her. Girl, before this, says our program here, and now the girl has never opened her mouth to say, on yama kwa kuye bibi and BBS. Ayan komodidie between on the close ally. Yama by our sister Moko with a girl, because David on rejected me. And then they see ya obedience again, because say on rejected. It means there has been a pre-conversation and answer discussion be somewhere. And I wouldn't say, baby, I didn't get a now, ya, and Vasquez and I friend is ending
Fatty Vasquez.
The same week, say they were free, will be a on various where the model one. What free model, and they group on star. And the chairman person will clear the name as quickly as possible. Obeting into a say, Muko Bisage and Obeka say, oh, my name didn't come out. Why on the rejecting, but it is never true. My man and crying, I'm a name, my name in the man. Now, Luther, the conversation, alleged conversation of Ababa friend say Claudia Bavel, any la me yama, get a catcher and say, Yama put the insist say, Omran who fina, Adiasa, award in Wajaki, or Padiaye. I'm on a share the age, any Yamano. Only Musa and Deck. Say la me Yaman, any Koye be now, same to say, a real smile, we didn't attack us for the Yamba. In order to avoid those things, according to Gen, on also said, she opted out, making sure she own find Hunku because number one, Nidi Yadada. Nidi Yadada she's a porn star. Where a footballer or both for Barcelona. In terms of mileage and the popularity, a kuta Lami Yamas is here. Wouldn't the world always judge reactions? Yeah. Not the actions. Yabasa can't say, oh, crown, I don't bear the ever say, and away a minute. Timmy reason for man. Kuku. And Quadon walk room her and near ma or more yen wine. Ubi no bet my catcher and say, Ubi a reason more. They are up there. Anytime catchers our age is just a number, some normal can. To some extent, it is true. You don't need to be 80 years before you be matured. You don't need to be 50 years before you will be reasonable. Sebi, akwada Jimmy for, when you know by penny Jimmy for. Yet mu wa akwada nyansa for, and I sabi, Yesu Christo by we ase, with the investors or starters working on me. You don't need to be 50 years before say why you will be. You don't need to be 50 years before you will be matured. Akwada Jimmy for, Sebi, onyini a obeye penny Jimmy for. Akwada nyansa ni edi ne nyansa binini. Ti maame we so ohun said the trend in e kon now so really the next one now me dey ba no so kan also according to girl the girl also statement even without this conversation per one also the explanation or the ambas ono we na be so ko nkasa o no fit set that for the din ko mo say la me ya ma say mo say audio conversation off air omo program so na again say there be say mama abonte so am clear media ko for na be say me will be able to verify me because me ankasa me din ya dada you see me adult movie adie you so adult movie nko na the only movie akweku ye nye advert wubu so obi abeka so onhwe bi dan so de bi o mu release o munya millions of views usi abonten na usi nipa
wase bi aka mudu pa
yes usi abonten na usi nipa 100 obi abeka so onhwe bi but o mu release a enya millions of views e
for bibia e
you get it Jonu ni di nya dada na djuma na wa no obi e ni obeka so ohwe no but nkofo ohwe Yama de no obi abeka so ohwe no e bi kura no ohwe ne da but no de obeja tu so ohwe because it is sports
nkofo crash as e dige na tem
ti amount for best start akan sema ensema
commercial as e di na tem
ti osema na enkle ni di ono wote ni baby Yama the bar ni DM abeka ti ani say ohoye me fe mani je oho me person ka me ne obewi now, Osia cases, you say, Onela me Yama shipping. But Oman, you know why they met in an event. Will be able to because no was certain the rules clear. Yama said, look, my Juma me enemy age, and no word my new age, and person me do baby. I didn't come. A baby asked what Chiranko. Now, man for a cancer. To almost year, no funny baby. Now, Yama said, a funny baby. But when we are the DM, even when or catcher la me Yama say, we are quada. We can only be friends on social media. You're chatting here, baby. Yama insisted, said, or no, take decisions at the man. Yes, on any minute, but no on any minute. He can do whatever he wants with the mammy approval. And this answer now also Shania again in fun to baby. And until they are let chat again, the Abano all culture again, they say, so some secret police, Bama, you have my permission, I'll bail you out.
On your shows again, Penny Jumano, Yen and Yamano, you know, be farm boy, you know. You need the idea, say, oh, conform bano, my
correct. Correct. You have a point, but we could assembly say, yes, it's all to say, in the time you know, and I know when you know a corner. When we saw said, yeah, I see you, which I sent Brad in the sea. Week here, you had it been said, Yenya, la me yama, anything, ya didn't start a baby, man penny for anyway, out of the blue moon. Abotoma, genuinely could be a cabidiamam. We are in a space in less than 1 week. One casa, only 30-year-old woman, and I'm a man faster at this uncle, when you knew ye, but once never between. And the two people have never said that, or more exchanging conversation on social media. Or maybe you home come just that, where Canada said, one out can say, and we say, oh, can't we see? So the fact is, said, I want for Cassette, whether Mohammed go to the mountain or mountain go to Mohammed. Say Jonah is swallow fish, and our fish is swallow Jonah. There is Jonah, there is fish. Our conversation, and answer the shark in the conversation. Could a woman say at his age, any angle now autonicon. Saying ka obano the year 17. And la me yama, I want 31. The vice versa. Kebeka se or kwa kopre akwada. But akwada at your age. Where ye then kwa ne ko hu ma me o twa punu. Echo the DM because the fact is omumi enu get they say Yama and the ball the DM first and Yama and means is say get in the ball the DM first. So that fact is still there. What it means is that Yama and the call the DM first. Like we kumeti hey
Habib Yama a guy.
Meti hey. Now what to say? Yes, my coupons there the DM akweku.
La me.
They are so me am sure na nka me hu ko the DM. So the fact that etimi call the DM first the cartel
and on a pictures no it be attractive na man here dey e call ye ze nyina ye wo hai oh social media handles me wo me dey e bi obi na use dey no e bi obi na use me dey no but wo outim kum kwaku na mo atim kum ge bi o ze we no
endi
ma online
pictures na ko
I be a pictures
na no we wa she pop
and anti e betimi aba say we nkomo no di no so Oboahe. The ama me kasa. No, the ama me kasa ne say. Who say you wo RBCC a. Say fan say maestro to be him say he's a calm guy. My girl bin fan be to maestro so say bia oh maestro craft force so many mother. Within that space, you know. Be 1 month dey and no abun say girl for fraba. Maestro ne mother o. Girl for fraba. You cry no ni momo. They akwaku etie so na mo no yon kofo epe woni guase. Enyi so na mo ahwe na mo yi. Na mo yi. Kwa gudi me kan what ase. PDD issue by.
Yeah.
Obi o kra bi o share PDD da oba ye pe na ball for butiro. O ka ka report say da kwagu. E betuma ba genuinely no kra. Ebi o ha enya no kra. Ndi na me kan say onya show the lady ne kan ni jai. E no person confo kore no dodo a. Oyo nu asa da ezu nu apemrewa.
Chasing clouds.
Now the point is senka girl ni din kan dey asem ne ba ya. Then anka I'll believe from the angle now ufuba. But we no are the news need blow from the courtesies of Lami Yama. Omo kabre din kan blow news. Say get in the din kan blow news. They say Yama ni me be din ko one no force up so na call out na me so so entia and can no a different thing. But the moment your camp will start something means that I say we am sise mo kakra.
As image we ni show no so. And I know you chat natural mo dey mo hwe akwa no kra na me zo di kan ba. Be dear money at the ano de check.
Enti one country boy ni say usra. More na wobon. Ye nyina ye nije no ho. Ye project no ahupi say adena Messi ni Ronaldo mo dey amay football mu in the past 20 years no. He is one and he is a generational talent. Obetimi dey adu baby wadru. Now you understand the entia. Nottingham Forest for na Bonnie Blue, because these girls, with the closest to any sport, another athlete, make masses and everything. Or one-on-one, now you've seen the narration. any the discussing a trend that echo. How much more say Ubenya Quenya anyway see a term for Nibe songs and yadi. Quick, no all sign one side bed in the papa. I think for Nottingham Forest, I shall say any and Thomas here. But when it generate and Yama started generating a Yama Magia to say Nottingham Forest for no me who says they saw what impediment I wore money and they prevented that from happening. Yen tula me Yama and Wiku. The Yama started my fear for him is the Ballon d'Or campaign and Yama Bonia started to kill. There are a lot of people who vote. That was our award category now. They look at morals. Now, again, when I was reading about it, say, oh, correct. The content in the Yamana Uchana, because all kind about that. You see, the product and another in Yamana or any idea adapts the immoral act. On only way now Uchan, the porn now Uchan. So who read it about here? Yabaka shall say, on only way now in the Jumana in idea done it, say the immoral act. So no, they were dear to me say, New Year's not, and Yama immoral. And Yama born in one wedding. Obey it. Tis all started we are. Yeah, campaigning about you for Ballon d'Or. There are parts of the world that almost vote in the Ebam's uncle for these things they don't associate themselves with. The moment your image pop out, and Yama be say, ever start Yabatabata, almost they have a second thought. And it is no good. It is early. Send him who have started, but I think Barcelona need to act fast. But they said I only looked at him come on, can say, say, Adena, they be Yama.
I think
Messi is a young guy.
Franco the hater, they are brownie. Was they allow the boy to enjoy small? What is Habib saying? Sometimes have fun when it comes. Are we talking about performance on the field or off the field issues? If you deserve it, they should give it to you.
What's one of the buy? Franco the hater. Catch us a shower by Prissy. Why? Maybe castle in message.
Now will be the idea about
me the wife na me
I'm a two chairman la me ama.
Now the Pedro ahead.
What's it? Pedro anything like this?
Abibe ya man
what's it? Pedro anything like this?
Omon sem na Abibe ya ba na ma o. Abibe we killers o.
The ama we the neighbor say he is becoming too loud. On social media and I say egos attitude and no what nature. Now no boutique can say Barcelona should speak to him say so a interview. Yeah, Champions League match. UEFA Nations Way. Now interview. I twice so 17 years. Now by the camera, any man now watch the chat. Even your Messi, Ronaldo won't buy interview. Yes, that is moral. Fabi to in Chelsea in Requiem. And then I'm catching the social media like the boys they find the fan fooling. One you careful, trending they will fan fool you. At the end of the day, you be you na say kunya.
Why don't you accept your name is a free system? You are the Biakoku 30 years ago, by no now ya Ulukaka. And Tina so how Usumai, and it's Ancrana a warm 2010.
It is true.
It
is true.
Who's a nano say, Ubukra this a manta do a crab for you crab as well again and your freight. But own pension. Oh my man, I say Bia, Unia Babia or Chen. Na Ed so bones a wash BBC the about picture. Who's a no name I before Kokunia Mabu I catching. Say Abib OTS is here. And then Panji be here what they knew. But Oko come make us umbuade. Babonia Crono Nimza, oh yeah, my dear Yame cousin in Buade. Sadia man Dana be sure accept that. I agree, but young can't tell me I'm as a camera scene so. The be am a catcher said there are a never be Braminu Yentimania, and yes, and Yentiminu. Senka camera BNC so what? Why is any man on your street in so? No, you bet my won't any generation now. What didn't camera see me no. Every time I say, Okofa, the BSF finish Shisha, man, and say, Menchia. I have a buare because minimum the clock. I may buy Shabam pesos. How is that now? Young, I be all kind of materials. Once a generation, you yeah. And Kofa 4 decades ago, a warm 5, 6, or me different from here. Oh. To me, that be a case, yeah, a baby PA, and maybe another democracy in age man. So only a din command, my shoe. Says that man, maybe I'm a folk and I'm eating up and you be by Mr. Amanatana. But I cry no obey 60 years old. I say, Uchias can answer why then. But Sanya, maybe a chum not Western honor. Now, order that. La me, I'm a mocha so chicken in Nika coffin. Hey, we are a bashina. Adechi Ochinika no nya Inter Milan for you go. It doesn't affect the performance on the field of play. So I mean, sometimes the engineer may be
just say
Omo Maria ni don't say
the mbo antimoa. So I better to me. It's a one to man.
A beso kran zan nya adwuma wa asase so bi mu. Ebe
really
enya adwuma bi mu asase so. Obi obeka cho ze ne be ye adwuma bi akwaku. Oboa. Enya adwuma. Tizo obi tin ka se dimpa ye chan hunya. Eh maza. Ebe nya adwuma wa asase so bi akwaku. Eh atwam. Onya no kreda. O ti a wanya dimpa ya maza. Eto dale ye de nam ko wi.
Dimpa ye chan hunya.
And a proverbial statement and say, depending on situations, where it will save you.
Maza, Ghana and Kwana Ebibia, my memo example, Yen sorry, so ya echo. Utinti see a sini personally, Najumo yo dinya nisikano. Sebi fiba my show. Sani pa popular was sorry, I seem sure never solve it. Wow, to one why you saw the old Sunyamia Coca heaven. A toda cry, okra, on some crack and no. So dimpa ne ye chan hunya no udimpa no de kwen ba mi wa wanya ho a abusua hia afie ni nyina na ye keto akra be froze be kira wadwen ye be fro so sebra oba na nua panyi na to kro nkra be ka che zo ko yuso do so ko you should accept some fact ne ma bi asesa wa ta
bi ana okwa ware obi na time no mo de ma wa ware rum ka say 9 am unia buy na boy 11 ba abusua fo na tenase atwe under normal circumstances Wama wase ba no wase be mani abusuafo abetena ase 2 hours now my kaze nkumu no mbo afu yeso duro ni asema be makan o waso fache ye ne ba ntem dodo ya pre e hono de ya ba ntem da so tena ase but that no was because how this ka masa ka ba dey affair baba ko. So I agree with you from that angle you're coming from. Like I said, that boy need to be speaking to. They need to sit him down and coach him well. Aside coaching now, we now park and also ball off the pitch. Let me am here coaching. Now no, Imanoko pass send a message be mommy. Now me to kind of message the words name will be your set. Let me a man papa na Ankasa is a drunkard and an advance we have a humanizer do and you see where he's coming from. The family background of papa ni if he did not get proper parenting. Now so what said the nani papa ni living a lifestyle. Then not nam club we know a Koreans I will not see those things. If care is not taken, those of us are seeing science the friends say heredity, any genes, any those things, they are tell say said their papa party. The more there are some of the things that you inherit from him. And if care is not taken, that's when you proper parenting. We are the way affecting you. You might also want to live that life, especially Yama sign will frame any saying papa DM. So they need, it is the responsibility of the club. If any failure, he represents Barcelona. As we speak now, Yama represented Barca more than represented Nifien. Barcelona is a huge brand. So they need to make sure they find a way to coach him off the pitch. Pitch in the Hansi Flick money or more Makani young wajma. Every pitch in the swap. Who are the people around him? And there no more an African boy with African background. That's a Yamana or church under normal circumstances. It's not even supposed to happen. I said okay, see generation beyond but I think it is a responsibility of Barcelona. Even when everybody is talking about us. The next day come and tell you West. And it is not good. It is not good because you are performing. You say, yeah, come fool dear from. Yeah, come for what he is performing. And nothing I can see ya. One now I can't say they will come after you. They will come after me. I have no problem. Kweku, nyame mfasamba. So starting next season, I did in August. Near more 10 games. Now we are about to look at. That is when we will revisit this news.
And also, I don't think they will see.
Kweku, if we are saying, my teacher Nibi and I can't say which Mr. Gani, your coach was said the synonym to impossibility is stupidness.
Yeah, no.
Be a possible was as well.
I know about that, Abi. Maybe I'm no dinko mo. Okay, say maybe I'm not returning as Satani in Shia. Maybe come say any other member. Only Lydia.
Didn't ya?
Hey, Mappy. eba Madrid omo ana omo Caribbean make Kwaku say people should leave him. Hey Neymar Mbappe sa nkofo no ko team ya mu nkofro peda gisepra sa confidence ni bi na sa akora no no sa nkofo no Kwaku gise bi apra but confidence na sa akora no sometimes no obi timi nya confidence bi na nkofo no so arrogant then yes if you are
arrogant
o kasi ni bo say me minimade ne ye o de mami ame de me ya ampa de man so a obeye sa confidence ni bi na sa akora
anything na make catch say
she mu na bam
ewi ase no nyame nko an nim the next 3 seconds
yeah na me chose e bi agi se wu ana apra ba nya no pa say lami ya man in de ejina Barcelona bo mu bo na bo se Kwaku osaga dabi
onim say La Liga last season here we oko 18 games no on say go
onim say last day be betena sema mo nyina mo kan no so on pen numbers nye dey and can if you don't score you assist
that is what I'm saying said the ABOU no say na Barca na nkasa dey flourish and in the Champions League big games and no about you know Bakweku say starting next season La Liga nyame mfasa I don't wish that no about 10 games go my assist my Champions League 3 games go my assist my we revisit this
I don't even say in a game ultimate ball go my assist but be you not the best player on the pitch my should be bri
ye nyina ye wo ha
mate ma virus mbam Kwaku bibi aboko de nyame zan komo we na ye di no e nkomo ano edem pa
Laminya man ye or eye for good things and then it was over to me a creep crown home. Now I know why I think that the guy he's got good taste. You say you can identify beautiful babes and dine with them.
Oh, that are features of a good guy. And guy na dream on one thing no. We a bema na wani for ban no fa wadwen so pa.
Yes. And no
my so nim that.
No matter what trying.
Bema wani for ban no fa wadwen so pa.
No matter what trying football. Athlete and adwene mu bie and adwene so he is performing more than his age in the minimum say now we enchada nyamwa in the sense that he is performing more than his age if the attribute ni doing be more than the age so be it obobo na ye bona ba say bona wa say obobo more than the age in the if what trap partner so now we nyoma up the field more than the age say no na we no partner one we no outside the pitch you know yeah in him how ye sister num ye mama num ye nana num any nua ma num no sometimes almost eat into nyoma ye so de asichire gu a ndati aba ho pa o bo mu di asichire wi na esa o mu na aka ha no so mko that is a foot you wetin na mala me nyama o ye ni ye beboa no because bia anansi adi awu no ente kuma wo hoi won tena se na wo ntonko no ani asema ye beka
kuma ne papa ne ananse
ai ndu tu hu fo beboa wo en so wo ba bi onam no ene na no da bi ko yiri ti o ba bi ni obi dware wo pu mu a enka asem nkyere wo ta nipa na ye ka na asem ni durumre bi na da biara do be ko ni sister birthday wo pra wo mpro be ko ni sister birthday na ebi si o je red card of king di ko ni sister birthday since one na onia ne nam e di o mani a na ma asem na me kan so wo ba bi asem ni free ba no ya ka fativa squares de ya be kon ne ma de we ya ba asem no si eni dance ya ye twa ho bi dia ya dance o won pen ni nyoma yi
na bravo
okay ende no kre ende no kre
onam ha ye onkofo ani omusi so ay konkroncho mo na omanyi ska bebiri na mo wi ase no bia na bravo bi said that you catch us and see two confoforo Kwaku
ni tu no vo
abrabo de Kwaku e obi adi di oyo maestro obi adi di oyo maestro apart from so be tene na nti na abroforo maestro mo hoko concern you no obi adi di oye oye young boy no wan ze bia mo ntwe mamrewa na be boa na mo ma ne ntwe mamrewa fo mo nya adwuma ko di tibe o ref said this same boy na odeti ge bia na ni tipe gani jano obeke ene say last year mo bibi so obeka isa story na ba bo second gani twa na boy ya kwama na bi mu ka se season na be sha ase no I hope e be affect no and about you say my show won uze ni tipen no e boa no na ma me for na because na o uze we oyi ne wona e be boa na o ma na nya na
dey perfect on tonko so na onye adwuma Kwaku coach na o coach Chelsea na fe Enzo Maresca no sometimes Utina se when it di when no ma where untina se. Kwaku, how on earth and I will go against a team like a Flamingo, a team that they always want to possess on game no. He's been trying James or midfield. It's not working. But every single time, he wants to try the guy. Andre Santos to bench. One of the most performing midfielders in League One last season. A Chelsea player, Okobo alone in Strasbourg. Waba at the bench. Some can say he's not had a single minute in the game. If you want to try something new, you bring in the boy. After the game, he was saying he wanted to try something new for next season. Something you've been trying at a idea and far. So why do you keep on to do that? Enzo Fernandez, the games he's been playing for Chelsea, like I said, or bar first name, say he plays alongside Caicedo, not an advanced midfielder. That advanced role is for a branch of Cole Palmer. And when he plays that position, Neto had a goal. But he said Neto flourish when he's played at Palmer's end. So why do you keep on making things that end success on former Chelsea each and every single time, and the Chelsea Kotua Simu and the Chelsea Kotua Manimu? Every single time Enzo Maresca will come in and do something that may affect the Chelsea team. Oko Kano winning matches back no baby use effort. Because what who's a church now who no matter some Chelsea no abaya service you an ordinary clubber bibi ka club on be no omobosi edfa home. It's not something that is nice. From a normal who line up no margin whole side, because if you look at Andre Santos in the performance over 36 games for Strasbourg, he had 12 goals and 3 assists also. This is not bad for a midfielder. And when he's in the game, or you're very strong or tackling, or you're very strong also, when you get him in the game, you liberate a lot of players in Chelsea's midfield. They will go and they will affect the game in a positive manner. But Enzo said there he's trying James in midfield for next season. So he's going to try James in the midfield for next season in UEFA Champions League games. He's not playing in the Conference League. In the Conference League last season, every single team Chelsea in the boy, Chelsea was favorite. Team B at Chelsea in the boy, and Chelsea was favorite. And in the Champions League, you won't get that. When you are playing against big teams in the Champions League, they will be the favorite. And they will come with that their favoritism tag and perform on the field of play. What at all is he doing? He needs to understand certain things. Chelsea, American, or because decisions are taken. Sometimes you sit down, you don't even understand. Chelsea team down, it's not a bad team. If you look at Chelsea's setup individually, if you want to compare them to other teams, maybe you will be talking about the Real Madrid, the Manchester City's more. Liverpool no kana or G League no last season. If you want to go toe to toe with Chelsea team that one now, Liverpool no Chelsea be breeze. They have people that they can change games in a twinkling of an eye. When you have Mohamed Salah in your team, that every single time he's giving you consistent performance, he may be only the difference between Liverpool and the team of Chelsea. Because this season, Liverpool strikers, they failed to score goals. It was Mohamed Salah carrying them. The number 9, they failed. If Chelsea had even Cole Palmer giving that consistent performance, what she goes now, can you see a different Chelsea? So if you want to compare, and so Chelsea team may be, but as about the mentality of the coach. Every single time, Oye Bibi and the Chelsea to a name. And yesterday, a sign could see it. Jackson red card no is something that a back as a footballer when you want to play football.
No. Oh, Adam for that nigga no too no. Ogu any massive. And odi unnecessary can't be as a team be and a unnecessary.
If you get the incident, it wasn't intentional.
It was intentional.
It wasn't intentional
for that.
Do you think say Jackson Beba in a game? Ya kofa English boy aba. A man for a tout and say on the baby place Harry Kane. And we know the English press how they hype their players and all that. If the lab starts scoring 1 or 2 goals, nobody will be thinking about Jackson to play Chelsea number 9.
Because that one them catch us there will be true.
Do you just say competition about the position now? He will intentionally go and be red carded. Not games I can only be more. Not the lab. I'm on a gap. He won't do that. Maybe I see no. Obedi against Newcastle and Obedi against Team of Flamingo. In Jubeka say he should learn something from it very early and as quickly as possible. But we can't say intentional. That brings me to Mikel Obi. It's becoming personal attack on Aye Jackson. I don't know if he thinks that Victor Osimhen bought Chelsea. If Chelsea are not going to bring Victor Osimhen, he needs to be insulting and saying things about Jackson and Papa. How important was Mikel Obi to Chelsea setup when he was playing? How important was he? Mikel, if Chelsea fans would be truthful to themselves, he was one player each and every single time. Say never about Chelsea match, almost off a back part to do. He's the only player in those Chelsea's time. I'm make for now. You can't. Okodina partners were the coach be canan obey. Coach say pass ball to a pass at one. On fast paying home. He wasn't any instrumental figure in Chelsea's setup. Only in some okay. Every single little chance you get, you want to insult Jackson. Whenever Jackson,
Mikel Obi Chelsea John first Champions League, you know, or Yejuma.
Messi Boku.
Obi no, the
Mikel Obi was a squad member.
No, he wasn't a squad member.
I'll
never agree on that. Chelsea John Champions League, you know, first one. Obi Ejuma Yenema. Obi Ghanaians ambe po ya same time AC in Prakoba. And they do baby na AC Bobi ahead of AC. Na Ghanaians CP because mu AC in Bobo Chen be. I don't know more than ebo. And no can be a quality of a good player. Only man you know more player friend Maran Filani. The TV Fugadi. Only the Tiano Boma new matches. He was only player then. Say man sure the never game na coach catch and say Filani Jinaha. He's tactically disciplined. Obejina wa ye adwuma na obi e that type of
Mikel Obi ni any tactical discipline. When the PS were taking a risk, you get any chance on a Jackson you want to insult him. Man, you know and some no cover Jackson.
No, you can't
say that former player. A Kasafa player.
I don't have any issue. You say inside another attack. You go maybe okay, my Jackson they can't be chair. And on Sanka, I don't have any issue. But if you tell me that Mikel Obi is the good player, I'll not allow you.
The time I know he wasn't better than Chelsea for this. Just to give me that part. What the Mamesana you made a second
better than that. So fine, I don't cry on this argument about our issue. But say he's Obi a good player. Obi, he was Obi's under 29. Obi, Omubowi ya Nigeria to second na Messi head overall best player. Obi please second Taita Utoso head. Mikel Obi at the early stage, only was Obi defensive midfielder. You were more or less like offensive. Someone at 10. Time I know coach ever be fit Nigeria national team. People think say not the next player or the big thing. And more way the am one here club choices no. Between Man United and Chelsea now. Who's na Chelsea here before team you know. Omra and yes before teams they be in a toll. Omra no me run because it's an African blood that's no bar. Everyone of the joining Chelsea. Me Mikel Obi in 2006 Egypt. Said you coach if you made Mikel Obi never.
Even Nigeria crowds.
What was that Mikel Obi? He wasn't a defensive midfielder. Chelsea no more.
They turned him to a defensive midfielder, and during that time, they changed him to a defensive midfielder. Plus, and available. He wasn't better than any.
I know you are coming, no need problem. But don't say he isn't a good player.
He is not a good player because the position during those times he was playing for Chelsea. No one better than them. What makes somebody good or no good?
Yo, Mate.
Some say Kai Gane. Now you go race. Now between the PS, between Fakye and yet the same year. So during the time, the players available at Chelsea midfield, he wasn't better than any of them. So stop attacking Jackson. This is a young guy when you enjoy life, and look at it, unbelievable. Stop it. And never seen. Dear, why you busy football? So you come and you be attacking him left, right, center. And then one Bonia Jackson or Chelsea. Jackson won and said, "What boy will I rock a no opportunity?"
No, I mean, I will also mommy red card replay in America. Chelsea lose or lose in a game. Jackson.
And you know,
coach ahead. You are same thing. This same guy. Say Chelsea and both Champions League. Okay, look, I unnecessary red card. A red card. When I saw the tackle, as a striker,
it was unnecessary tackle.
Good on tackle. But who you play a professional player, power boss, a casa for Deben Academy, or Bavaria Academy, or tackle could resume nicely. This is not the fact where are you best I give you
because he is a young guy.
Young one.
View of this, what I deduct from this is that Nicholas Jackson has mental problem. Not that he's sick in the head, but he needs Now, without mixing words, say we be our watch Chelsea at heart. Said they became a big that Chelsea needed this point to qualify from the group. Now here we will lose. Without missing was you call him stupid. I get you.
But my so uni program. Hey, ball no control ya. On the nine or the control ball. Say kotak are upia ball man who control. On the nine or the control ball. Say now before to say the okana. Nke no mo.
Odo nine we player. Odo nine be see baby here to get the ball.
Obi are raising na be see obi are raising na before the put
I'm taking a seminar. Special one can. That's what we are. You give him that. You call him stupid. When don't tell the ball opponent is saying, only Chelsea. I don't know what you don't tell your team. I don't know what you don't tell your team.
That time he was playing
because you need don't tell your team. He's attacking the ball personal.
No, it's all like that.
It's a mistake.
Don't tell you penalty now. Or bosseno. Don't tell you penalty no bosseno. Penalty that way in your go. Adeba kwa two team penalty that way in your go.
But chances say you go higher.
Asas derby penalty enya no cre. Asas so penalty to a player ogina chira. Unin say no cra na possible say you go no cra. Or no cra bu bi asene da. Zidane. Michael Ballack. Sanko for penalty beto no mu gina chira. Unin say you go, but man should be there. Na Cristiano Ronaldo cra. Cristiano Ronaldo cra ni so no penalty. And you go penalty. Una ugune sa. Na border line no cra obi bo ahye no. No cra no tinka e chances so score na 100% no. Yetimi bo hye na Chopomoti and Koye free.
Mini problem. But penalty the higher percentage.
No, wait, still I mean, Obenya more than one man.
Maybe say a silly tax. How do you can say intentional?
Osheda. I said you know be by we can. And I am confona na yere no wa ho bufo no kutia. Osheda.
I don't just was said.
Osheda na nya no mention
of former player. Now so what Chelsea attacker. You don't come in so.
Varas
I was defending the boy. I say, a young guy who have very good intent.
Yes.
So why do you come back?
I get your point. To say
he's attacking.
He's a former player. Sometimes we need to protect or to at least encourage. Now we cannot be Jackson DNA.
Oh yes. Unia, obedi di red cards on na agini bi.
Oh, di red card that he's playing football.
Obedi di red cards on na Chelsea also ye legend. Because we Chelsea legend.
Me say Chelsea how many legend be bring to a legend just news.
Nkelo bi there.
Legends me Chelsea almost say.
He's a Chelsea legend. And Obi, me say Obi. Abi,
you don't come much matter for to make down play Ronaldo. The important in Real Madrid many of them trophies omo je. Do you think they dey here?
No.
Omo legends.
No, Madrid, the Emma Madrid fit be omo down play Ronaldo. Trophies are what Jenny had. Madrid really hold Ronaldo high esteem. because a Madrid club on all time to score. Means pass Adam.
Yeah.
But the Madrid for be doubting and in my show. Club no be a Champions League to do among. Or mo be a La Liga to do among. So you don't center everything about Ronaldo. Or about Real Madrid 9 years or 10 years or La Liga 2. But the Champions League 4 or 5 in a day. Emma club to a moment that respect him. And a legend as Emma Okano. Sometimes a bit me about say Jimmy Carragher. Some of you in Bobo. Me no yin so but Liverpool for regard. So you ain't Carragher don't come Carragher the zone in Bobo. Liverpool for regard then they say oh your legend cause of Nathaniel years or body momo Obi me so the nyan to was na ko trance 2012 and even in the final game now go phone so MVP no should be Mikel Obi.
He was that man for Chelsea.
Into your come and can
who was that man for Chelsea?
He was that
Mikel
man for
Obi
Chelsea.
was that man for
Chelsea.
Chelsea.
That one there. Even the Chelsea fans Chelsea fans no crumple money. Diaby, I think say we are saying that Bible we should understand say environment to be a better than beyond the honum rules and regulation. Say we have concepts it's me a thrive very well when you are living in an environment. I understand yourself very well. One of the special environments the Western world, that's the European world. European world, checking Italy, UK, Germany, I mean other places in Europe, they have that certain culture over there. So once a behavior abnormal. Out of context, a year out of football. That's a OBV unworldly. I would say, Hano say, and yeah, to them, it's good for them. Yeah. Get to Krumwa. If we be marriage by elopement, I'm not sure, say, our cultural society will allow us. Say, Makofo Oba, be Kawareno, me mamma me papenim hoshe, or also mamma and the papenim hoshe, not secretly. You're sneaking in your my father and my mom wouldn't allow that. Obano so mama and the papa wouldn't. But over there, it is allowed. The same people. Omokache say, already 17, 18 years, he can dictate for himself. He can decide to do whatever that he wants to do. Sene mama over controlling, not over protective. He has every right to stand against his mom. Unless the doctrines, the discipline act is very well ensured because of the background now of free banner.
And also na guys and they cancer them. Same fans say why wako bawa money. You enjoy a gun. Titi bi a never from near hand titi. Obe fa hodi any bidie.
Very good.
So baby a bi na mo bane is a Moroccan. Oh. I mean, I'm a video be no ekete pa dana Spain Morocco. Someone shages how do you who ni teammate na. Now is Morocco share Spain. Morocco share Spain. And who is that crowd? Morocco for any we crowd.
Yeah.
Ono na we crowd no we na din komo ko ni mu chen. The obo madre no. Na India. But when you pick ni page no say na body baby sabe dey. There be a angle no so na man tue feel say the background is say the okaba bi a ofi ba no bibini akra de on a porn star de ko father for them and what is it
but no they understand that culture they understand that I mean Ubeka say that values no omo say it is normal for the guy to be doing that but outside world over here in Africa I'm not sure say Akrea a million days I say one I'm not sure say so what is a million days I found now for next year now street I said but to social media. I mean, I'm not sure say Abu Dhabi. I said be no American JD. And I said even some people cramp on better it will be something else.
Maybe the video be on
the on remember me son.
But me more fan than for
cramp 6 right.
Me bo abaso. Well, just all a hardcore. It just all a hardcore.
You understand?
Why so who is that? Me only me say ade ba kwa me hwene. I really like people say we see ball bra.
Yeah.
So yeah the mina kwaku affecting ya.
Yeah.
The area so obi ani do obi on the secret life. Do a private you on the obi are publicly una so penipa. But on tesa ofie.
Yeah.
Obi so e bad pa ba o edimi na wa bra bo no ba de oni nyame na won kwa me emfa me ho.
Yeah.
Then get Jana who brave.
Yeah.
now no more way.
Yeah. You see, so to me, I feel say, yeah, that girl is very, very good. So I feel say, Lami Yamal baby with you. We should understand say he is having his own cultural values at home as a Moroccan, value. Spain, honor, he has been able to portray their values over there in the country. So whatever that he is doing for himself. But the MON-FRI can say Bredifa Lami Yamal unnecessary rants say El Coso in the social media and they say he is a young boy, 17-year-old boy. Now, if Obibesha and I say if someone will become a superstar and I say he will become one of the greatest players of all time in the history of football, it depends on a youthful career. You talk about Diego Armando Maradona. When he was starting, and as also the football careers in Argentina, we didn't, and as him read any article about Diego Armando Maradona at the age of 17, 18, 19, 20. Now he was involved on unnecessary rant in the streets. It became problematic for him already 27, 28. Even who said Diego Armando Maradona, not a day or two, they didn't remember article. The same thing applies to World Pele. He had this career being built at the age of 17. Unnecessary things he avoided. Cristiano Ronaldo and then Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi coming up with Barca, he was being coached. He was being guided by the Barcelona people and even his family members. And so Yantin Lionel Messi as one thing. He is still living in greatness. Cristiano Ronaldo at Manchester United, after say most of the people, English president, target Cristiano Ronaldo said, or getting involved in massem who humanize and massem. When he came to Real Madrid Football Club, holidays, right from that moment, Ronaldo needed to change his way. And changing the way, Ronaldo has been able to stay disciplined and he is still playing. So if only Lami Yamal wants to stay, and if he wants his longevity to stay in his football career, these are some of the unnecessary things that he should avoid. And when sometimes ebusuyen biya cares, woman, as ebusuyen biya that kind of timeline them. When papa, he was a typical drunkard. In terms of so be a society now or yet typical gang leader. So he has been able to associate himself in the society or say, now papa he has been able to associate himself with most of the unscrupulous people of most society. That is the behavior of the dad. And to me, I'm not saying it says that is the same way in Lami Yamal is behaving, but then the tone and the pattern that Lami Yamal is trying to follow, it tells you say that kind of act, it has been imaginated in the eyes of Lami Yamal, and he always goes through that. And that is the way I was in the family medicine, et settled down with Lami Yamal, and the needs to reconstruct him on the good time path in his football career. And yes, as Akrawi, the football, or chance, ye prison, ye bonabaso, but then a bedroom in the next 4 or 5 years to come. That's a sad tone now on Namswa. I'm not sure it will help to develop his career as a footballer. But DIABY, Flamingo, a lot of teams, America, and as a South America. There is a particular team, all against Chelsea Football Club. And then there was a certain coach called Felipe Luis who was in the dugout. I remember one coach and some catch him say Felipe Luis, because I was very surprised seeing him coaching Flamengo at that particular moment. But then upon doing a lot of things about him, I realized that when he came to Flamengo in the year 2019 as a free agent, at that time he was coming on from the Europe and Brazil in 2019 as a free agent. He came and met Obisejoye Jesus. And then they wanted to make sure, say, that development at Flamengo will become solid enough for that particular football club. But before so now Oye Jesus had a lot of trophies, close to about 3 trophies for the side of Flamengo. But then when Luis Felipe came to Flamengo, he was able to add 2 trophies to the side of Flamengo, making it 5 trophies for Flamengo in the last couple of years or spending a year as a coach for the side of this particular football club. But then, after the sacking of Oye Jesus from Flamengo, they needed to have someone who would take over. After sacking him, Flamengo had close to about 5 coaches. And imagine a lot of results for them. They didn't give enough result for Flamengo. In fact, from the year 2020 to 2023, Flamengo confirmed out to the extent that they were facing a lot of financial instability within the football club. And the football club needed to go back, restructure their policies, restructure their brand, and make sure say they wouldn't take a lot of coaches or more Brazil will meet a lot of financial insecurities. But then, or make pick Luis Felipe or no what me developing as a youthful coach in the under 17 of Flamengo. Because after so retired in 2023, no, he needed to go into the youth academy of Flamengo, and then he needed to coach them. In a span of 4 months, they saw the probability to say this guy will become a potential coach for them. Into almost graduating from the under 17 to the under 20. In the under 20, he went to the under 20 in a stint of 3 months in October with Olympiacos in the Intercontinental Cup with the youth under 20 team. And then he was able to win that particular trophy for Flamengo. When he won that trophy, they said, your project now, because after this particular Jesus as a coach for Flamengo, no, we had close to about 5 coaches, almost successful. Now, Rogerio Kenny was that coach for them in 2020-2021. Renato Gaucho was that coach for Flamengo in 2021. Paulo Souza was that coach for them in 2022. Yes, Akeno, he didn't perform very well. The River Jr. was that coach for them in 2022. Also, yes, Akeno. Victor Pereira was that coach for Flamengo in 2023. Also, yes, Akeno. Oh, yes, Sampaoli was that coach for them in 2023. And also, yes, Akeno. Finally, Tite, Ebefa team, no, also in Flamengo, and then he was sacked. So, the under 20 youth championship in Intercontinental Cup with Olympiacos, no, they thought that why I said we should promote him to become a main coach in the Flamengo team A. And we promoting the nearby. Last year, October was the day to promote the side of Luis Felipe into the team A of Flamengo, and then he has been able to win 3 basic trophies for them. Copa do Brazil with Atlético Mineiro, he was able to win it. In terms of every trophies beyond what competed Flamengo in last season, even to this season, no, he has been able to win. Currently, the Copa do Brazil or Mobo, the Brasilia Serie A League, no, he is on top and leading with 10 points, scoring 11 goals, and having 2 goals conceded himself as a coach. It tells you, say, he is that current champion on who leading the goal, the league log for them in the Brazilian league. Coming on with Chelsea Football Club this season.
To add up to that, from period now before when he's won 3 trophies. Well, lose just 3.
Yeah, I think 2.
You need trophies now. Why didn't any games or lose 3 defeats, and he has won 3 trophies.
3 trophies. So it tells you say he was outclassed. He was outclassed. He has been very good. And DIABY. The evidence say so compare Jesus and Luis Felipe number of games or more. We have about 32 games, over 3 trophies already. Jesus bought 62 games, also 5 trophies. So it's a average year. In the last 32 games now, Brian we have on 2 defeats penal. He has recorded 79.1% in terms of winning streak, as compared to the overall achievement how you use about the man Flamengo no, also was 79.1%. And so what the career part and I said the matches are how you use body man Flamengo we to achieve overdose in his half career for the football club. It tells you say when you give him in a span of like 2 years, do the name of Flamengo, he can easily come in and do it. And Club World Cup no more bono. I'm seeing this guy going into the semi-finals.
Oh, is over do semi.
Yes, because we know. I think that we have some coaches with their job no more, you know. He has that aura and he has that luck.
I don't know the teams in our back club welcome here 32.
Yeah.
32 teams, you know the European teams in our account, one side or more players or more experience fire.
Yeah, Flamengo. Yeah, more experience.
More players or more experience. Or Alexandro. Or Danilo. Bruno Enrique. Jagino Sujana Gelsin Bina.
Yes.
Onimbobe Omataka Bino Oba anymore. And Enrique. Bakubi Abo Brazil nation. He means the way no crimes one Bobby or money Chelsea. Man, check it. He's a fine player. Wa Bob Brazil national team.
Part now. If he's able to do things the right way, he'll be hunting Kalanchi.
Oh, but is there the pass a young coaches, you know? Ne Ejumana Kwaku. Or more
Brazilian attacker Everton.
No, I don't think they're fan Everton. Everton so no see a senior player.
Brazil for no omo players now from 2000 ne banan omo job on. Most of them are some pay coaching. Then come get into coaching more and Kenya and Brazil for Kalanchi. Yeah. Ronaldo say ambassadorial role will play. Luis Nazaro Delima mo club.
Your first striker no Pedro. And Remy said run on Casco or the Brazil club.
Or be second.
Yeah, or be second. Pedro. Or is senior striker
former Fiorentina striker.
Yeah. Or
pays attention to a lot of details and very little.
Very.
He's a good coach.
He's a very good coach.
He's a good coach. And he changed his name in the second half. No,
was quiet on point. He was good.
And
DIABY, I think he is setting that tone for Brazilian coaches. Yeah. He is setting that tone for Brazilian coaches. When he is able to achieve a lot of it for them this season, I think Flamengo shouldn't look anywhere. Investment to be also investing in the setup of Luis Felipe as a coach for Flamengo. They should do it.
I'm sure when I'm say Pugas. Yeah. Pugas one fine player on also ball or boy against
more experience. Okay. That's your local football by intermediate.
Nation says they're very PB Alhassan. Massa, a corner experience or one. Said the ball over the Lord
or experience. No, but no Canadian necessarily. Kuruma, but before them pen
no crest, I signed his visa and my sure, but what that guy.
Yeah.
Put your all stars usually no part of
them squad.
Or made for that.
Yeah.
Number 6, you need to be in the board, but I said a cooking. Or Bebo is senior player league in Ache. Every crowd your farm on your own corner. Osiyonko. And I so Kotoku team because I remember what Bob and I do Obeka na Ebeka zo.
Shit na akai. Obeka o media say Obeka.
So our Esperance an African brothers the job so say about Papa so say Africa for a second victory right.
Yeah.
Was under one winning the first match now. Esperance win. Say Esperance the Chelsea never ball last match.
Esperance winning.
Because the Eldo Mares can even go for the moment review them. Esperance go.
Abi mate, ma make can message ne kakra na yemra. Na yemre sere ken no serious sana e wa no ma ye no di nkom me the Ghana permit for some talent in the workshop this season second run ya no bebo we duana but wa yi ne ho ti ye ne be di nkom na ono ade yafam na ya formidable. You are good analyst. I mean the guy who were on Messi comment, he's so good watching live. That was in Bibi Juma now. Yeah na ni ade say ye we no junior man no pay no mo so di two junior pay elite rough. Joe Evans, hi, good morning, Sports Masters. Your show is live at Kwase. Keep the fire burning. Fakye Sports no side. Agree to offset. Prince Barfi inside the Kwase and all the by. Louise Adu, where is Sana? Why ain't you betting? Kasama Koyo who's watch you live from Ejoso. Sending my regards to Honorable Catherine Belema Afeku, incoming National Men Organizer, MPP and all the by. Akiola, this is Akiola watch you live from Asokore. Happy birthday to my lovely sister Ella, final year student of a fiscal and JT Sowa. Good morning, Fakye Sports. Uche is rich no. Uche, mature ye papa rich. Watch you live on Facebook. Na Pfizer, check dollar man. Same sana no de Bobby. So sana wo fans pal. Ya was it. Obebo Kuma na packet so achema. Ranford Chelsea became the first European club to lose by 2 goals. In a FIFA Club World Cup against a team from another continent since 2000. Watching the best show live and clear. You're the bear. No, Louisa Duzo here. Kwame Adomakon watching live is our stand. Good morning, Abu. And also Eddie Ramtier to so sa. Di ma menna me ho quick one. Me ba na fi ye rena ye din komo. Na de akebia to so fi da man. Di re ho quick ye ba pe. Yerena yene Enrique Casemiro atwa so na odi arura me amena me zini di no mo nsesa o Casemiro di akase na mo pe Caicedo bi ma young ones na e ba
ti da bi e be zani
Casemiro ko na dwuma oye wo ball no no say sana nya Casemiro ne you can say ne success journey in football na gugu by far we consider him the best ever midfielder Ghana nya in terms of success Casemiro won how many Champions League Edi wa ripple effect say obetimanya the longevity consistent performances and the rise Casemiro inya from the days from Brazil the Real Madrid why even at Manchester United now say a car say Manchester on a good day he's better than Kofono or Manchester United on a good day for Nyade
I na me homra me ba penalty
on for Thomas Partey
ya to azo na de masa to da sana TG a ball first level Partey na be try obalo be two goals wo yo I'm not out here na aka say routine kesi e Partey be nya bi abo ba no me ho di na ma yesa me nkasa
Abedi Asembo wa woka Partey professional play onye atseme na okay mo bo Casemiro mo bo bi na me so won fat Partey to ndi so
o de Casemiro ne Partey
ma me na mo me ba pe de akibia be da be to aso de amamo yes a ku me o me nya asem oku ba to da me na mo ba pe ye be to aso etimi de amamo
ne no if you think that person is ahead of you and as all ye bibia you are lucky na unya endruwa you look at or no any the way no wa for bibi the film say your guideline it should be your clue ebe motivate one why you work so Messi was telling us say o push Ronaldo on say they push no they are not friends omunye enemies anytime Ronaldo jina park you want to win for the team and also Messi person win the money team and that is that mentality no mumi no and what the reason in tia
watching me Johnny
you having a talent.
They've gone on to choke how many Ballon d'Ors to their credit. Messi was saying 8, right?
Yeah.
Ronaldo 5. Omumi Kaboma about 13 to their name. In terms of football, abakosem, tell say we are suing me or born you as a there's not going to be a single year I be discuss football any greatness are these two players on your screen. Here more with the fan count, and it is determination, hard worker, or put you idea or more craft and analysis skiller. Nyame Eddie Mom, or the idea. So the message is simple. Look at them, look at their career, yet they are not lazy. They are not sleeping. You need to make sure you put in hard work. Then you work smart. Now they can. I'm a success now. Opposite Unyana. That is it for the messenger. Ronaldo, Osimhen, and Leo Messi. No, Messi and Ra. Keku aboma Inter Miami for na say FC Porto. When you look at the game, now the American Hilal, the know has a born now Hilal Botia Real Madrid. No, say, oh, shit, they can't say, we European team, we for Saudi Arabia, ABOU, and then the same thing they say. FC Porto, free Europe, Inter Miami, America soccer no mobile. Bakweku, they schooled FC Porto for them. I say, move to my Portugal. Drew how you say ya. We have the greatest or one of the greatest, whichever contest and once again, Messi and when the odds are against them, in their first game they drew with Ali. Conform a basho Moka said, he invited you. He came into the party yesterday, considered the first goal through Agao and the penalty, Omorodion. Yet they bounced back, got the equalizer. Had it not been that wasteful effort, and if Luis Suarez or anymore. Bianca first half, no lead 3-1. But in the second half, they needed a magical moment to turn things around. Then comes in the magical man, Leo Messi. At his age, doing the things are near him in his 20s and his early 30s. Still, Leo Messi, they've won the game. I'll say, but now, and come on and say, when it comes to World Cup and Casa history, South America for an proof, we say, World Cup na your media. say ya back club World Cup, ya invitations, and I say I expound it, ama teams na ba be so. Ye ko ni nyina no be at Europe teams they say omo na be kwa kwa ya because 8 games clubs from CONMEBOL will be a lose match. They've won 5. Oma draw say 3. And as Oma draw 3, Oma lose a single game in the 8 games are CONMEBOL teams now Oma Banabebo. And say Ahmachiwe. Oh, that's why na be score na who's about Botafogo as a PSG 1-0. Ebi abai wa say yeah the league can you when the ball. And this is Botafogo from Brazil. Abese PSG. With all due respect, squad now a share Inter Milan 5. Our Champions League finals. No, the share Atletico Madrid 4 2-3 days ago. No, about 80% of them started and draw against Botafogo. Yet Botafogo with 28% of ball possession won the game. Ego Jesus goal no was enough for them to make sure say and 400 pressure. Lima Enrique and the PSG team in the back. They've proven say a ban with the name World Cup no. Now who will be from CONMEBOL bar. The mentality. They might not be strong enough and now with the big names with other countries no. But they have that unifier team with the tough mentality. So look at the possession. 74 for PSG, 26 for Botafogo, 13 shots as against 4. Go back open album. Botafogo are right off. They are the big boys in Europe. Entimenya recently no. I am afraid, and as I have a fear factor in this tournament, as at now 2 games still. Ousmane Dembele ni no. It is a competition. He needs.
Madi Kessiano so still. Yera sutima ye jumabwa na makwere ma. Said American no dey. Yawo midfielder the Madroma Adriana Star. Sedu Sana. Yawo video me nene baba be din come on. I say Sana second round in who said that. Ojama na obuejuma. Yenu bi de di ni chinye ne. Bibia wa ne se si sha se ni days with tema youth and the honor wa di nya akwenya ramo the national U20 no kokko yejuma sana na se bibi sa o the next wa national under 20 da anane under 17 under 20
now.
Oh okay ti no ti o ha ya ne baba be din ko but me say the fan base in the door super oba crank of di ni chia be roma na ohro mo what time fidi no so a Omoche Enrique Casemiro ne nya de keto akra. But he's a good player and ejuma no ye ne ade anodin. But maminye we kick na yenko enim special bed in Kwen Farmer Victoria Asari Kuma Sewa. Victoria Asari Kuma Sewa. And the vacant so na bib. Ni ame padi or Church of the Lord Brother we nesini na menena na wo brekum youth no. Ene asan ba bi hia wo kuma ase a. Ni so na yeseme ye no. But that don't worry. I'm trying to say me here no. And that you see there so say ya yi there. Obi afan ba so special bed in Kwen Farmer Mamenes. Na nyami share pa na ne man ko ye pen farmer. Obrefo nto obrefo ade. And I'm say omo ye kwan na car na ebedwi kwan no so no. Ema ye kwan ya na afa yi ne de si so ne de ko. Da bi bed in Kwen Farmer Vicky. Nyami share papa. Me say na unti do na fe ne akushia sewa. So mama sewa nyami share papa na nema ko yen fama na ne so no big game na be say Romeo wenchi or wani chemo wenchi sports arena wenchi professionals any teaching professionals no ene betimi e dia abo ani na me say game we no zero down yin ni a zero din sa so ka che na ni wo ho pa ani e wo ho no see net here ene all stars no wenchi for maba ababa be gumpa di Felix Ohene Afine Juventus next generation also bright Weka or one chemo Austria Seydou Mohamed Bekun Chelsea Abdallah Saddam Young Apostle Siakatanku Victoria Club Warriors Victory Club Warriors and yewo Ulaye Mohamed Didier Gustars Techima so no Kamadin Sulemana Sarantin Mohamed Hussein Atefuk Alonso no and yewo Ahmed Ramzi Yusuf Atefuk and yewo Suka Masaudu Young Apostle na Abdul Hakim Suleiman and so Randes ewo Denmark na just ne kama di ni nuani nyina beba be gina ba game we bi intinate no 20 Ghana no mo wanchi sports arena oni akọ edwuma na ne ma adaye peti ne da ma sana akwaba
Chimzoko
na ohun ye pa
nkopa do mo ye
bi e ko kama pa da twira mponya nkopa abi ze sana de ma minja mu ma won na oni kwakumo nsha ase na mebam mebam na ya yakoye ni ade a
wa bi oku wa na
I mean, jam mama na me bam. I'm saying near man is it called also be ye movement kit for me today. Most of man why la. Me bam what see near there. Ya para me shasi mama bam. Sana ya hwe se bibia e kokama kama ze me bisa no.
Ya kopa do bibia ko.
Na 2024-2025 Ghana Premier League. You me say first one, I'm all crown na be first signing in Indiana. Edi kan ya and some other players biba. But I heard frustration there to say first round you see people working near the mintina untimi mbobi ma club no. So time no you player. Send na usi far frustration na near na unam no.
We first player me ko Indiana. I ko first signing. Na do mo be expect me pre-season chance yeah pre-season. We form na mo pre-season no ma. Deadline day me da obe 11 something. Now my friend me say member no me registration no. Me could do about 12. Almost all my yo by me buy inside no ka chem so my man. And I don't know my man da kopim sa de chin. Oh, my man da. Oh. But na me so me show form am wo mu na enye easy me kra me fan tough. But na kasa paying for 2 move for but still na meeting be 1 week na meeting need. Oh, na meeting need but paying for kasa mo bebre course bebre ba into base na me nyae.
But anyway, fa baby no se said you all can work registration and go through. Na first round yeah bo also have no PBR so also co training near there with the team no. Then and then motivate you ma ultimate to sana mo because you say boy am be obro fu as a pass no way. The kwa ko tuni bo no be bobi. Then and then motivate you wechi.
Wo hwe me ko train by me train kura na o se asa adwini ne fe ne so. Adwini ne fe ne so. Edu tambe kura no. Ye train na even though ye chana e bokula na on say as a coach there. The determination is the first 11 ne other players no obey okay no hard on almost but you kwa ya chane ba adwini ni park the players need to kasa sana de we football ba na me football baby adwini nam no enye easy.
Wow, players on go through a lot but we were quite interested as a more
I've had that experience with 2 players season there's a club in 2 players at deadline day. We could not register them. So first round, first round EVA without them being part of the team. And second round, it will register. Now, and for being a normal paying during that tough period, now Castle Coutrini thought that now we are football. Because Omone Boa a psyche wa a team gets you back after that period.
Management ni medium come coaches now more so no catch am say nyahwe e ka football no nti memie mani se me train ba me so me hwe no ade na ya sie wi nti de be ya se memie mani se me train back door odo on bit ma match na me train no ma kakra sa mo ba na sa join e train sa kakra sa kopim se window no be bie ya me disgrace.
But anyway, the second round will be a part of the team. Season where matches are not bored, does it?
Funny say, omo be a window no within na ka 2 matches na about first round. Okay. Yeah, me started from there. Me bonina.
Ranya MVP say.
Me MVP back.
Wow, that's great. But anyway, a Ghana Premier League, I think that is the first time I will be there.
Yeah, my first season.
Yeah. See, signing City as compared to Temayu Tinana ball. Division 1 and Neube Ramo Ghana Premier League. First season about first round obey 2 matches and second round no obabe bo ni nyina no. Send it.
First round no on say me tna fie na me ye training na on say we training na on some matches bia some matches and easy. The first match in them find difficult ya Legon cities. Okay. University of Ghana easy. But apart from there na you buy Bobo second match in them say my comeback. Na easy kura. First match in them find difficult.
Wow. But who said a ball no bar say yen tackle no you very good. And it do be our passes no. So ya dey ye way. Bo ame kakra. Per se me see show no. Is it all ko enima hu. Ugina also na defend ya hu. E fa na wo ba ya we comfortable ba. Who ye DM?
We show me role now because me a DM.
Oh, okay.
But Aristica, Emma Moon say, Betmako him, or Moon some more power, more strength, with me take.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and Tino, no mommy in Geneva with Fako, most and there, or I guess a cobo 10 and the cobo 8. But in a Begina DM, as all you soon as me feel box to box in our use me.
Oh, okay. Okay. Now,
Somebody left and right.
On I know where immunity in our age.
More for a friend, some say, I am a well left and I say, I'm right. Although, no, passing no more on I left. Me tell you, baby, I'm facing the arm. Me now, baby, I want the baby, I'm the bear passing.
And now outside the food.
Sana Boamio, so I'm taking it. My youth now, coach, I walk academy with that.
Ebi, make I say, me there, I said, me coach.
Oh, okay.
ABOU like Camacho. When I want to tell me, sir, free coach, free. ABOU left, see our boss. Mambo under 17, I say, under 15, straight to your bowl games now, straight to Tema Youth.
Wow. And at 15 now, if you're caught Tema Youth.
That's how much you go through that team.
That's all.
Wow. You have a video on air this is here. Then I say, can born a better right in as well. Obo pass no correct pa left. And also the born kama pa near the anyway. But Ghana Premier League in wedding, no wedding, as compared to Division 1 and Abo.
Ebi make I say Division 1 near the same Ghana Premier League no buy. Ghana Premier League no, what you feel so man on say strength. Only when you're stronger, on the room, physique, and can so quite aware. Very, very physique pa. Obi an person bolu so ni home. Interview ni dia ya physique pa.
This is in game being our bar. Overcast in the game no. They said a year can one horn ding, this was Sergio for and they said we see ball passes. No. Okay, midfielders we are my baby show money the enemy am me pena. Machia pa. Game bear I feel difficult them out.
I feel like I said, you know go stars away home.
Oh, okay.
A difficult game pa. Send your boom here. Now you control game no bat. No musu control game no born akwe 50-50. Na nye easy kura wodoma.
That game no na midfielder Frank Amangwa. Frank Amangwa na. Frank Amangwa.
What's what tiny man want to
Frank Amangwa sure better. Abi mo hwe na mo pesa game no line up na be Frank Amangwa. Bibi any good stars. We also see another hardcore midfielder. They know on my break power.
Yeah, they know on my tough time. They know na match ni pe win. No almost lead the league log no almost super win. It's na easy kura ma. Enye easy. Ya born almost over. Ya born almost over. But the boy say nya early go ntem 2 goals na nya ntem. E gina almost nya ntem. But ye share go no na no. Omo ntwema yeso ya ntwema omo.
Wow. Oti pay some modern mona bibi any good stars dan adino. Ona so play abo league ni bi no league no manche no wenyo won.
Go star league no manche de enya mo a. Omo your favorite since day one so much but na Arsenal mo ya mistake akra mo na hero mo sa. Yeah, no mo your favorite.
Wow. Now working on that Chuba Aristicket today. We all ya na mpempi no kofofa abrofu coaches no. Na omo de omba be compare local coaches na. Ya na e baba be ese ala abrofu ne ba nema ayo omo de ba be wura mu players ni mu no. E shonko as compared to omo ene omo ano. Chuba Aristicket it is one experienced coach at Ghana and Diana Tituze wa yejuma mo bibre na oni ni yejuma e te sen Ghana because na o ka say odogbo ha na odwa ba odogbo na odwa ba chemu kakra sen na ezite
Aristica make say ono one discipline time I was say this and we a physical coach ono no ball na physical I was say some the strength obetake obi a yejuma park na so in football it's here. Yeah.
Do you have a big club this season? Do you have place here, no more players, no more fans? And when you say, do you have Ghana Premier League? I didn't say two times. Now, didn't or we Premier League winners. I feel one man may share say a mom, but it was a mobile a far na jego. Mobile a far na jego. Then another cost which.
Like I said, you start here. You start here. Nti ano na high na if no kula edi no kula no yenya happy sa yenya happy nti e bobo en se na season no de ya go back stronger na if no de yenya happy even though your fans were do ma kula no mo happy ma with that.
Okay abi no kwagu on back me no am de be rama na yin kwere
kwagu wait the highlights ni we na me share no I'm a bit confused kakra, and now I'm getting to understand why Chuba Aristika decided to be free, with more offensive rules. There are coaches who read players and get to know more qualities, more. Naturally, part of the world, it is believed that a defensive midfielder should be someone who is that robot type of play. But his ardent flair, skill, and the ability to carry the ball and progress when it comes to passing, excellent. I've watched so far ABOU video no more than 10 minutes, and I'm yet to see pass error. Say you have a ball na pass error. When it comes to say on ball and progress, and he does that so well. What in care Busame our question? I still want to repeat and get satisfaction answer from that. Between number 6 and a advanced midfield role, number 8 and now 10. Emudi hina one kasa boy fever of her.
Like I said, my boy DM na if you want more. By me colleagues in the crowd in back, Busame say Argentina Mindy card as a midfielder. Mindy card. Me born Mintan card aggressive form by and ye is a self Mindy card. Fileno Momo, ye is a medical.
And no chairman say kakra. The other number 6 there is all boy who's a ultimate man cool be money adia. The how the other number 6 there. Tis a Casimiro near Omodene to near the Obecha is here. It's how because at least this is the card.
The card one pay.
I said, good look at
or similarities or that Shokani guy on Baka Lions.
Yeah.
Okay.
They go in with tackles on the last,
but very intelligent
tackles. Nobody the whole season as a defensive midfielder. One day one yellow card.
Shokan.
Yes.
But we don't
if you look at him, you know I'm confused. Once a video in Kasa because me young mintimin tiasie position and Gaza was our favorite. Because park na so in
room everywhere.
Yeah. Be our park na so I prepare from a defensive midfielder. That combativeness, not the mount. Your number 8, that control, not the mount. Or number 10, that creativity, or the mount now. Me who pass be a boy, player na kwase no.
That should have been a goal.
Because what you the 3 C's you need from your midfielder, your number 6, that is combativeness. No, you see him going to hard tackles. Number 8, the control, the ones of the mind. Creativity as number 10 too, he adds it. So me and Gaza me confused. And then once on one Gaza no could no we confused.
Yeah, but on keep us out there.
Just get him in a team out of where
for a modern midfielder. Number 6 Bobo Wundi cast basa there. Beze ya dem. Na sana ya ma challenges here say mo face pa ba konso ye pitches na musia kan wo pass no that carpet pass. Me also we out me ball. A court election we was a boo be dia ball na e na mane. Mama ye hu sa de no. Pitches na e ball.
We na bara se kan man like man 360 ball.
Say na ye nyi susan so mu game so pitches na e ball so.
Yes. Like I say your pitches no there. Even though baby na grounds baby na pitches ni ya come boy footballers. O share some at this park and say very come papa o share takwa kama ya upia bono kula wa unse ya bono na mfamo ba enye ize kwa ba pitches no bebre na enye good maya
wow di ya mo akunya se kan bibi champion for well to say the wo kan no takwa na summer boy omo pitches no bobo na Philippa
yes
ka bibi champion for there no mo nyen fambo am football na World League
Ghana Football Association say omo boy na pitches na quality so Ghana pa quality so and you play good football pa and I say
wow
so obia won ni omo person wey football and so boy bia na now when you more contract and everything as a whole man who in the next 5 years if I probably you be so in football and Gaza
football there as a player they dream is say obobo big club Europe. And una we destiny say ani pere edwin say bon pere say baba but I say anu ya contract with Eduana no contract with Eduana there bon pere say akoye no baba eni ne hia
and so we start season no such a target ma ho but when you have the opportunity to start season na nkasa you be start second round target a one kasa set ma ho so what na se na wa wo hwe video no target a set ma ho no reche
me target no make say 100% amamo be 70 target 100% me reach no man start no e ha me pa but me so manda anka me da anka bebi amadru kamindru kamindru
But I'm give a man call for her videos in the Kakrana. They enjoy any idea. Enrique Casimiro. Enrique Casimiro. All players be our show, monsieur. Say, we players be our show, monsieur. We are at time, any guys in the meet you to make catches a new fear. Me call YouTube and I'm a call a year, me call her Barcelona play, me her Real Madrid play. All players be more or show more man on any league in Ukraine came here, so place you see before.
My own star, me roll it, you know. I said, me mbo ase omutimi de mbo aba intimi show videos ba ko Casimiro video me share ti say Travera pass me say me ta share come on reach pa.
Oh, okay.
Your friend is saying
Travera
yeah dey na see twa no o show no na hwan bi
yeah me share come on reach pa and me feel me say biscuit so kan.
Oh, okay we biscuit the skills and anyway ni o baby afafini ade o dey full package pa. Full package. Ghana so your midfielders ni bu ahun so mo yo seniors a almost ya monitor mo show.
Yeah. Ghana your midfielders na kotoko na mitasha ipa. Agadas. Almost Agadas born aggressive. So one so ne dia no na mitasha ipa.
One Agadas na o Agadas.
Yeah.
Oh this na no
kotoko no.
Oh okay.
Ebi meka se ne born aggressive. Ba one so ne dia no. Yeah, one so ne se ne DM no one so ntwe. Also, the Obaya Jibon from somewhere. Obey born, Obey say born.
Wow. But we never quit Chikakra. I would think to my youth, it is all far. I can't be no Badu this level. That was it in easy new.
Yeah, sure.
But I'll tell you far as
make I say, and yes, I am your papa. By the ABC, no, yes, and yes, a cry.
Call on record wa wo te hayi Yaya Mohammed Abibu ka ko even Jeremy Akofo and one Edward Afumbi all kinds of players na Mosi Soje omunyina Fatima Youth and indeed a big club and also no na wo Ghana na produce me ade omunyina fa and Ivan Jose Usu
former
so Ivan Zono ni onene ball
me boy.
Wow. Oh, Baba, indeed, you're a good player. They're bomb pie which in your Hesenia Mabekoi area amount. But next season, you will league in
next season, yeah, sure, Boom will league. But I saw a contract with Adriana. Next season, Boom will league.
Rather than Bisa, no, one number from Qatar. They will be Baze, the same you know your body, but no Bisa Raze.
I said that you must have.
You haven't quite any match. Ebi so who say na o so mpa o koji hasika la onye yi na so ya na ana ni na ni zo be ba
na me say we cover na me ba me unimi dada me till the last day that's can no dia wi but still na me ya adwuma ma
o program ni ya say o ma ne ko set camera up o say brabita video na o ma di no say bi asala we bi a lo the nice ya di bi so ya
we na okay kan sa na dey
bi a lo nice you that boy yo boy ni adwuma yo yi ye yo things kese o Ghana bi na house ne kotoko crash that's an campo bi ma sha ze no di nkomo it is all you ready to move you know no so e dia ono so hu ni say Adriana is a big club so obetran no eno one question am bi say ni na we no be no do answer na no ayemre tinya answer
me come mo mutulu no and I'm not in any position to advise him or any for managing him but Kotoko has a no go area for him
don't anymore
anything be out
obenya bi abo so
it's a goal that's one team more the politics around those teams you know I don't want a good player so be kwa say no if you look at him he's a very good player. Somebody will bring you tomorrow, he's no more. We will be in politics. Then you leave. No one say will carry aqua. This talent, if you say he's serious as or mine, near see you hear players who say, Lamina might beat my pure baby near who son aboya or boya. Now, make us a young crown of funny videos about being in crowd. But when the project I do when it's in its work.
I have no one problem, no. Then Kofo any omo kasa wa nyina ye. Players are also born. But they be a man me kana sema. Who say we ho ne ade ade no we are. Because onya player mo pitch ya mo bebrebe. Teenage ball to. Epia Ghana pitches.
Any pitch your park.
Okay, mo park ya. Eye we ne ade ade teenage ball to. E boneta. Checking all the atua, not the room or how unze. Indeed, he is a good player. A boama bibia kuye pay TV at the man.
On some bosses make a card. Who's will be Bobo and San Maniaji.
Don't know, is a good player.
Technique, the passing ability, excellence. Like Hubusa and said in the 9 Moody Henry, okay. I'm yet to see because we wake up 14 into a day, my passer, but it does so well in the 9 million. So, driver,
I was confused. Because the bona bia okay empower now the boppers in the same thing. The same thing for that or more attackers, no wingers, no tell who or more with that a trait. But for him to have been able to work on it, no. And the sunny, the one pass in the meeting modding. Or born in chain saying that they are actually he's a good player. I'm just hoping there wouldn't be any manager to just waste the talent.
No, and
I'm just giving him name call for no more Henderson.
Yeah.
They shouldn't waste the talent. You can say talent we any more than 1.5 year of Kroma.
Or more money.
Ghana Premier League is all bought 1 year, about 2 years, about 3 years.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yes.
But Sana it seems all that huge fan base.
Yeah.
And baby I feel no. Oh yeah, bako ababe 2 man. I be was all by you guys here do echi. And anytime ya man uzo ko baby on call for last time say you want money nation safety. Ya do bana kese enko for e ba ho money kotoko kroma ye hu ye. And baby I feel no top star pa ababe to mu man. I be was a support no. E wo ho na kra na e ka se no ba be we no. Ore omo mu gina so sisi a omo kan wasem no. Ka bibi e na man looky da as o dem sonko. Uye unique we no wo that fan base no then e man e basa
because I want my young kwana me be a star say me kwana me mo na me wo Sani Muhammad so as a folk do ko
yeah na my ask my baby say what they said about the union and we have a follow up question on sign
fan base no me nim the America chomo ana me nim asida so e we me da o mase enye easy aboa so me kase ye pe ball on support so enyeze mpanyimfo no be di anim on support ni na say obeye adwuma ni ya mom
oh okay
yeah on support pa asida nkwa na ye de me do mase enyeze
I mean now we follow up question
Sana with Sani Muhammad I'm told that one any see can even at the point that before so the house in the crowd now who money ade Kofo Obiri na ne kan ono so talent in who just like here count and say he's that very good player fortunately for him and unfortunately for your league you know one check our league in the mansa odija wako or to say yankasa what to say
Sani Muhammad there or a very good player ono o man one there obey on even the fear be na bo me je bo na me show bia ono an me bomman na me say ye dey all the way oye entire mo sa so folk no na they no ya no e bi be ka say e bi mbo hu difference e mo me dey na nya mo wa na e normal ma me
oh okay
oye very very good and also ultimate friend is our ultimate catch me say but enya first round style one so sa na waka me ne pair a different some ne boy a different
wow
iron sharpens iron number good players no or more favorite players the more reason why Javi Iniesta Busquets no mboche no because they understand and know and so ni more born ade ya pa we ase so ni bibi now we waduma wi na de mo no engineer ya pa so I think say in 7 hour can no money heart of lions no bo pass man no yeah Javi de ni bi unu de Javi o pass ball never was scan right one scan left money heart of lions no ye bi and na me he no it's okay I'm happy so I want for her videos ni bi o TV
yeah
he's a good
so how was it like when you call up Ramon the national under 20 send an team
me preseason man na me call up yeah preseason I started say preseason started say about friendly match na me akora. Yeah.
Now where was I? Someone how you pro young guy I would you and now when caller from national camp. Now feel
on say play Brad Dreams of Obama national team.
And it's also my blasters.
Yeah, sure. Play Brad Dream.
Yes, I want to me, but yeah, I mean a different question.
Yeah. Play Brad Dream. But I mean I call her me that sit on my coupon. But because of say man started first round. I don't know the name of the coach.
Oh,
but when I say I first round now unya one team yambo bi ne kan bi kra na man national team they do baby fi.
Yeah, first round. That me say me started first round now. But say to say local ni na me sure say committee me a party inside.
I Black Galaxy.
Yeah.
So all first round and can now OGD pass over betimi. Tezi a kwan ni mu atene ya bo league na wie. At the national way no. Ni nime juma is all they come one. You expect to say next callers we have been in local team no. So I'm not 20 no still age you know. And I say you call 23.
I call 21.
Okay, call 21. So I mean if I'm not 23 that's the Black Meteors. And that whole chain and a Black Galaxies you know. Is it the coin in watering next season? Is it be sawa na wa no emrese on eduana or contract near the no. Say be sound who league in ma. She shebe na di gu na kwam for no. Baba be na di gu for say. Any be so body am national teams.
Next season semester to us one do understand there. My dream is say me for so semi ball a local national team maybe. Yeah, Black Galaxies and I local under 23 maybe. Sure. My dream semi ball.
Yeah, footballers be bradin komo ofidioma. But ohwa e bitim ka se ejuma na oye this continue oye. E bi show passion for ejuma no for dachi. So obebo akwa kudu babi. Obi su timi ka se ball na me bo na entwa me kanti me ntene me hombo. O de no ma me hu. Ball na obo na ye. Wani na je ball no wana so hu ze dabi na o za chinchin na abo ball na ade.
Betuma ya no ama.
Football na dem ka se ma ejuma ma fa to no so no.
Okay.
Obi a dream. Obi a na ejuma ma fa to no so. Timi su ma ejuma no. Ba me dream is ma bo akomanim. Na my baby agina ye. Dream no.
Eba ni sika for me.
Obi a ejuma so pesika. Obi a ejuma so pesika. Nti me su me dream sama bobo abo abanye sika.
Oh okay. Mate. Have you ever
question we be yard
for the patch na.
That's for
the patch the boy twem.
Yeah, but the date is akwa so one jacket you.
Na bi o satam na twem e first na. For the passion, the sacrificial job. Yeah, ade. Very cool as I pay the car for share the car. Can't more easy.
For speed.
Come once, I did not park. And more easy, not even say one by the issue. You see a queen, but town so your Pammy and one, you know. For the passion,
the only thing I can say about this. Say Dusana guy is that the management around him and then how the events. Once I mean a PR person who always I talk about how I always find them. They need to take social media serious. And then feed the social media and with things that every single social media platform create account man. They should get him off or the manage account. They should get someone to manage account properly because the honor crab ma fetch sika for na feed the account now the agent ne scout no call baby bebribi anko home so you be play and ade they just go to your social media handles and watch you and so to say me ametie me hu no na nhwe be video no kra 1 minute pe
you na ozo yi
nti so who upload we the two social media handles so agent bi ko hu a onhia on the Facebook na so bi aka say on chat no do power number
yeah but messages from bebre
on build social media Mexico World Cup here or a minute and do 1 minute no 2 minutes cra but ka o ti was ani Instagram mo keke no enya de ko correct to
I mean can messages the man on Dick Nimax and watch live from Minnesota Dick and I'm on the bet was sorry. Or this said Sana was my student at Agas. Yeah, Agas. Trust me, that boy in our setup makes football very easy and beautiful to watch. I'm not surprised at what he's doing now. From Robert Mugabe, Uzaif, Rabi Ugaba, Heat, Sana, Node, 5 emojis, Biram, Owusu, Pablo. Good morning, please update me on Phobia Transfer. Pablo, need the inside South Africa. Pablo, with Umar Mohamed Farhan. This guy is genius. And I'm on the junior Sparta, Baba, Node, 5 emojis, Biram. Mabu Fab, Hussein, Chelsea. Very soon you will add Caicedo Star, Darkon, Oben Ernest, Ghana Rodri, the Odea Bernamon, na Decency, Arisa Prince, on another as you say chat, na Munin Komo Sana and Alkisani and Sana combo is dangerous than COVID-19. The Odi Red Ma, but Maus or dark quiet type. As on Pekasaka. Say Anna, they all there. Who ye did say, oh, born a castle park and about Casa Basabasa, their own penny.
Domagraza, no, Macon.
You are quite a lot of some free anyway. But maybe it's a bizarre question.
Some phantom moja.
I mean, bizarre. Someone Yanni, I mean, Yanni. Bizarre. Now you mean common idea. Sana, meet my bizarre question. So by own common and Yedion, Lamiyama, issue.
Yeah.
Near day.
Our family PR.
Well, that's what I hope you are ready.
The higher gains.
Oh, my baby, Sarah.
Bizarre question.
Bizarre question,
So, on common and Yedion, Lamiyama.
Programs.
Oh, you're a footballer. Sometimes, you know, off the pitch, on the pitch, in a different. Off the pitch, my lifestyles now, yeah, more live, you know. It affects more.
Because I affect baby affected. In a so player no, Ubashon Sui. Yamabu and Nuka saw the room. Nuka saw the room. Nina saw Bashon Sui pa. Now, I don't know one year do control. And yes, a baby out in Bura. Some will say you control me. Baby, control me pa. But sorry to ask this, when you guess on Kakras and Massam. This how. Debbie.
As when in Germany, yeah. But even
before your follow-up question, no. Or say, control. Now, I want to know, say, control now, from either your management or family. No. One can as a person. Do you see, say, wow, she put carry and answer, Wunya and Gumuka Cramo,
Debbie, so control na bomb baby, a bomb baby, pa. Even though family no control me, even fan base no crown, no control me more.
Now management angaza.
Yeah.
Omo manage you. But I can't number say and guess the end.
No, say me
massem bibri. But guess
no. Uni across from no na me baby say asem. But coaches me abi mo kase. Ti say omo break your mom. On sana say do sit on. Unso so no body mu say an say ase wa yere. O de so me media ni man so say bebe
anyone.
I mean my phone ade agu. But ono mu say oye we ni ade. Yes it do am break mu ba coaches ni meeting. Fie am ko. Ya mu nyin so kakra. Ne ade a me nim say make an what ade. Enye san so bia. Bu as coaches na advice fie na am ba mo be relax. O baby girl bia ya na nye ba ku mi no be. San no coach bia kan bia cho after 6 season na end.
The season end obi an ka sa me chair.
You pass obi aka research.
But and so se be na da mo me Christian. But as anything the uncle fu prisi. So o free nyame. Mo so ya na uncle fu prisi footballers e tese mo na chese mo ball no. Mutimi boche pa. Minim say me kan what ya. Because ya na uncle fu ka say mo no nsa mo nye niam bi nti o wisi na ma mo look that strong. And then minimum football are be ma ye footballers na e ba no say nipa na ye Christoni oyobi ofre nyame. But never na about is wo abasi. Ube ufi o no mo nsa anya niam nti de bi like fresh, oh yeah strong. But the other ones be omo de niam bi akeka mo a emboa mo nko ma. We game ya ye so uni sa ahoden na untime mbo. Ti afutuo be na ade be ma young ones na eba as a young player offer bibi asana na ho eden. Oyisi afutuo be na ade be mo.
As a young ones na man afutuo e kan mo say as a player there, open sober football in check. And you can say day some alcohol was being near man no account. No, yes, I'll call the partner so I'll cry over Brentem. Oh, yes, I say before 1 year beyond 1 year beyond Oberborn, Corana, Wintimbo. Tenuka so much had in the bone. Would the answer personal training on Pai Bobia or the Oberborn player more? I was so you're strong. Baby, I was so you're strong on Pai Bomb and also above wall.
Mate, me da se pa. Me nim so more question about my final one.
Kiss for the Unyaba Kubia, no Joa, on Pewa, on how on your memo. Diana Mamma, in his own says to see now to Sana. I say a pool, see a pool. You are entering into fame. You can't snip a fame, and idea where they are because we have been some new fashion and Sabin Kumsua, fame, Nika Cranty, a mass and the brain and a woman DM. Edna be a boo DM. Say now see managing because you said, yeah, Boboni be said to my Abahania, the
Lomasu, the baby gets share more power.
Say now see managing because I saw Ujina Park is now free partners who managers new one Casana baby gets now. Say now see managing.
I am mentality. Oh, dream, baby, oh, dream, so person dream. Mentality, me mentality na shame with me different.
Okay.
Yeah, I join no mentality no. Baby, I don't know. Baby, I'm person me could do me young drew, most of me young drew okra.
As I heard the echo, there is a chihuahua man.
Say yeah, at times be mobile DM when you approaching.
Yeah, and the club be brave, but mentality, no personal player, no mentality na better.
But all kids keep you all day. Oh yeah, me my players be blessed. My players are who are more rigid pie, winners act. Body here, I say, who can to say, oh, who's
a faculty until Bobo and those level, and they are chain, now what am I? This will be kissed.
That's also a virgin boy. Oh yeah. Ope kasabat. Everything. Uli aso baro abuaro. Ope ze be you with.
Chama bomb pa ye motivational speaker kakra or ye TV news no the 20 times so I said yes he hand. Due to Mr. Chairman so yes.
Man, you need to stay focused as a man. Maybe I can say your ability. And that's what make
focus go out stay bro so. But sana there or the matter there emwa. The ball no nyandu go peso do.
Zona Varas dear truth, Baby, I will ask this question. Kotokone has basis here. Do you see yourself you are ready with me abo?
That one there ni na jina management so. Me as I say
no, I'm saying say, like management near Diana would decide. Assuming say Kotokwa approach Diana Sisia, Diana then the price tag about Kotokwa now has set meet price tag no more any management like a player wise be okay. Who was a player who say Kotokwa has so you have what it takes to play and play it very well.
I say I'm more contract with Diana. To me expect say the team no say Diana accept so beton media do be an ni na jina almost. When you have contract with that team there, only option be
I get it. Eduana say I'm just assuming say everyone say see who say what it takes qualities now ubitim dia bokotokwa dey be our start qualities ubitim dia bo hasa dey be able to start abo ni
yeah more qualities yeah qualities so
we kotokoti ade let's sound controversial now we be carry my idea and do say na some busa question yes e bia okay wa bokotokwa woni kotokwa abo woni hasa abo
Oche has one of the man who
yes, some heavy wa. You have to method no has method now. Is it an easy working and answer require you need to work for your position?
Yeah, sure. Oh no. Big teams are Ghana. Anytime be a top player, to acquire so work hard. Just that will be work hard. Also work hard, so be maintain those position as a footballer there.
I think the way you teacher, friend Robert was sorry. I was the son I coached at Agdas was white, and he never involved himself in any form of school's vices. Tell him to sleep, and he will do so. To date, we relate well, and I still see the Sana I knew. Sana who hit top level. Then the way I dance the teacher Nibia or no ye Jumani Adia.
Ntia and also Kahon. Because sports for no more V no more hard.
But you know what interesting?
Yeah, generals in sports for near hard.
I watched Seydou Sana or Bawaya Sports Stadium. Those days in the senior high school days.
One of them in Pombo 2012. Wood match ya baby dear 12.
No, me say
we na na ye tre.
You Pombo.
match.
Just 30 seconds. Me share no school after match no. And me see no park in echi. Eje the number say those days na Nkranza Warriors na me je the number say me they never call Nkranza Warriors because the ball now boy.
That the papa be happy.
Kweku o say the papa be happy.
Yeah,
unfortunately here na me je number no na you move on from Nkranza Warriors so conversation na can person me ni nya bim. And I want them could die. I did not even know the whereabouts him until recently. Then come sign popping up. I mean, no be didn't come out. All kind of ones my say you Sanders. So the person sent me the number. My boss want me baby will. Then I pass the number I so then I'm like the player I scouted long ago. No, no man, because I took about 4 or 5 players. No, mobile in some man I find it difficult to identify the ball. On the ball, I'm not so surprised.
Are the school not the any?
Ball na baso. He was a woman. There are those of them. Milo games for a he didn't want to dance.
No, but is that quite time? Sana, Messi Ronaldo support one.
They show me now. Show me now.
Now who need be our pen as a
show me now.
We know. Be careful. Do Ronaldo born or born who has a promise there?
Show me now. Be
I'm far from what I can be a boss of 4 pesos mobile can be chowing, but who prove on it yet. And for Mundiago, your messages or Mudiabu Guano, yes, I make Kayam as a young connect. Truly, or more 0206 334747 0206 334747 0206 334646 0206 334646. So be to afre na wabo modern na wabasona oni ababe dinkom ba me sure ba na wa makasa no I want it. And may ye we be an idea. No way, man, in your way, anyway. About say, but I don't want to count the any baby out for free.
Hello?
Yeah, low TV sets and on that team. I'll do any baby out for free.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes, sir, good morning.
Hello.
Men who you now swear?
Oh, Mama, my name will be any and pay. We did another sign up to this. Casabla was.
Okay, me tell you.
Was so talent and also pa.
Oh,
Baba Sana. Na Abusia was one and half a ball. Never movie never bridge, almost now ball pa.
Oh, okay.
And yet a woman said, did you agree? About also because we're disciplined. Study among women, son or yet. On Takasa. And in the other one, someone's opportunity. Now, call up, I ask Prapo. Yeah, no, we say, Mama, influence, I had a Prapo. Yeah, usually for now, the boy. We are to our talent to the brain. Even na naturalize and in Nemma, I dare share at the Panator.
Mate, made us a palm of far for. Who dear any baby out for free?
I would everything.
Although Gazavi,
I came across.
Never to meet you. Oh, did I hear I'm in tune? Can you why?
Did you play nobody?
Play on the good team.
Oh, Idiana FC. Oh, David, you know, I'm a quasi, I'm 17 can ye. Maybe now I'm far for. Me ba jo die free. Yeah, Udini baby are free.
You don't care.
I come na in club call there.
Oh,
meet you, Minia.
Man, you're very good player. I'm intelligent player.
Mate, mera se pa non so de. Me hwe na me fa ba ku mienu bi. Odi an baby a ofrefi. Me ba cho mitio. Yeah, that's it. I mean, say me line see the my fancy me phobia be me. Na yenye ni MPJ.
So na say your favorite number?
Number.
Number the bobo wa DJ pa. Number say.
Let me say 23.
23.
Could you know be shan?
Osha uti bobo. Na number bobo.
Number I'll be any favorite on number bobo.
Okay.
Mate. Good morning, ABOU. They have World Sana match against Kumasi Asante Kotoko at the Babara Stadium. The boy is very fantastic player, and I will be very happy if my darling club had to folk get this young talent player in our team. From Jalilu Mohammed, ne the other banner. Ma young fan permanent why na yenye we ni adia. Sana as the obe keep chato. It seems you chrome for na me come majuwa to na doman so no. O majuwa to. Ba be there futu a me de man say sedu city no. Ensesa o ura ha no ne we sedu city anyway ne cheze o ye guy bi ampon wasem. Ti sedu city no. Ensesa koso na fasa ye adwuma. Na mboa na ko wani ne ade wate aze e no na be boa pa
so da bia o betisi wa kasam
because I'm a support
asisi dia nya
no so no tia untimi sisi
oze
untimi sisi no
yen clubs no pa sisi
no ba untimi we no untimi sisi no we no football line no nam so no any bibi on nam me akra we wan succeed obo me be me ho ozo obi a umu se omani di nachi omani di nachi uze we a family project.
Yes.
The American what you say?
Adia is failing to understand the crewman. Footballers no me koko.
We family project we no ntimi sisi so no nkasa kra na ne bra no ntwema.
Ene di na wa fa no so ye.
Oba bia a hye ne jesi o. No mo di so it tells the family team pa ya ye bono so nya sa ahode na to so.
Banko for Abu Dhabi.
Tisana de oze wanye de.
Banko for Abu Dhabi.
Sezen.
Pa bobo akofo obi plasa ya sa plasa aduma bobo.
Kwahu.
Be careful, Yanko. I bet it's careful.
Sara, the Catholic choir.
Madam, family, Nasi, family, and me supporting you. I was also for Bia, Domafo, and me do be asking support on the mommy. Me support media for SAS Gaucho, Bayo, Fab, Obibia, or supporting me. Bia, me don't be asking my catch was I was also talent or Salaga, like I say, Bayo near Kim, I was too. Tournament easy oba they be a park
Mogala they say I drew stage back.
Yeah, I drew quarterfinals. Yeah, quarterfinals.
Organize all by
I update here why but semi-final and finals now no update here.
You need to crack have man make organize ban share chiro na. Oh, you need to have a man.
Any time now so. And then Saturday PM 1 tiers and came out 2 minutes.
I'm watching.
You shall can actually who 1 tiers and came out 2 minutes. Papa no, you know 1 tiers.
Sana, Mate, yera se power te. Enombre. The other tawichi, your resolve bobo na ko enu na. Ya wish you all the best. And if that next season so na. Eduana de it is a ya ifie no. Na bibia it ya da se pass and never chat TV to probably gina mu.
Betina, what TV I meant Yana, Bomu, that's Betina, Passa.
Sanana.
I bet this girl
in a video in Kwan there. Then they chase you.
The skillful man, I told you, I bet this skillful.
I had my period call weekend, you'll be iron we. Now, to food beer and say 1 minute beer. Like and winner 1 minute beer, but we're not there now.
It is our back on buy and say, now management, no, or more active with management man. No,
weekend you'll be on any fee. Bia heno anko da ge bia ho oya ge so atena fie boy ne why anko era ma premier ko era mu nyina so bia no ye nyame show bi bia